Yeah, I'm ready.
First question. Oh, this is the first thing I want to talk about.
So let me hear this, huh?
Because this is something that me and you talk about Dolo a lot, okay? The first thing is Usopp's potential.
It's a Usopp.
I really want to break down, like, what do you think the max potential for this guy could be, you know?
Max potential for Usopp.
Yes, for Usopp.
Look.
But, like, I have a bunch of particular things. The first thing I want to start with is future sight.
Hmm.
Now, shit, I think it was confirmed his dad had it, but we don't know 100%. But let's say if his dad doesn't or doesn't have it, just take him out as a factor.
Okay.
Do you think Usopp will get future sight, or his
Do I think
power?
Usopp would get future sight? Hmm. Honestly, he has to, bro. If his dad has it, he has to. That part.
Okay, take his dad out though. Let's just say like, do you think it makes sense for him to have it?
Mm, I think that if you take his dad out of the equation, possibly not, bro. Like he has to get into like a mindset where like he kind of understands that like this is not a game no more, bro. Cause I feel like he understands it's not a game, but he still wants like shit sweet,
There's the boss.
you know. So for him to actually like achieve future sight, I feel like he has to have like a real life or death type shit like situation. Like niggas really about to get fucked up, and then he has to step up in that moment.
Shit, he's been in a lot of those. And he
He's
got
been
his.
in a lot of them, bro, but he hasn't really
I
like
gotta go. Someone's coming.
showed any like like execution in it. Like, you know, I can't explain it. Like he hasn't really tried, bro.
I just think he don't know what to do with some heavy hitters, and he just think he's too small to deal with them.
Bro, there's heavy hitters, right? But at the same time, like you can't let that affect the way you move, fam. Like you're on like basically the Pirate King's crew, fam. You can't be going like a goofy every single time, fam.
He ain't
Sometimes,
wrong though.
yeah, might be
He ain't
jokey
right though,
jokey.
man. He got trained by Goofy. The Beetle guy, it was good on teaching him the plants, because the plants are versatile, like for average people, you know.
Hmm.
But I just feel like he needs more than that. But the reason why I started with future sight, honestly, and talking about that is because the observation hockey he has, the super long range observation, right?
Yeah, you can see man from a distance, even though he can't see them. That's grungy. Like I respect that.
You know, he can see people through damn near through walls and shit.
Yeah, like that
Do
shit,
you think it's possible that Usopp may get potential hockey where it's future sight combined with basically the ability to see people through walls? Because even though he's really weak physically, I think that would put him a lot of levels higher than people because he could set traps now. Like he could really like be creative, you know. He doesn't have
bro.
to be an up close fighter to be effective.
Yeah, and that's what he needs to be, bro. But I don't know how that's gonna like even click in his head to be like, oh yeah, like I have this type of power. I need to learn how to use it a little bit. Like even when he used it in Dressrosa, fam, like he knew that something happened. He seen the girl through the wall. He knew everything that was going on, fam. And he kind of just gone spooked about it. Like he was kind of like, oh yeah, like what the fuck was that? Like that's crazy. I could have seen her like through the wall, but he didn't like really try to like get like tap into it basically.
I just think
Usopp will always be the weakest cat with tears of joy.
so. To him, it just wouldn't
That's
make
crazy.
sense at all. Like no, like honestly, like when Luffy first used Conquerors, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Luffy used that twice actually. He didn't know what it was both times. He used that Amazon Lily with Boa,
Mhm.
and he used it in Marineford. He didn't know what it was. So to be fair, I'm sure there's no one else on the planet besides Usopp that has that like super long. Well, maybe like three other people, you know,
Mm.
Van Augur and his dad. But who else do you think really has that super long range hockey to really break it down and teach him? That has, come on.
That long like to teach him.
It seems like he has no teachers, bro. There's no one that could actually really help him learn it. Like it just which
That's a
makes it.
fact.
But
But like I don't know, man.
no,
It's not even
he's a
about
cat
teaching,
though.
fam. Like right now, bro, it's at that point where like it's not even about teaching no more, fam. It's about kind of just learning on your own, fam. Like, how you gonna get better if you just don't learn on your own, fam?
I get you, but every
Like,
single person we seen like effectively using hockey was taught by someone. Sanji was taught by Ivankov, Zoro was taught by Mihawk, and Luffy was taught by Rayleigh.
KC,
They all taught by like top caliber fighters. Maybe not like the highest, but Ivankov's not no scrub. You know, they're all taught by
that's
good
true.
fighters.
That's true.
Usopp's
That's
the
true.
only one that like. Let's be honest. Look who he was trained by.
Yeah, it's trained by Oasis, but I don't know, bro. Low key, that man is an important man. Who knows? Like, we haven't
He
seen his
might be.
face once. Like, none of that.
But that man didn't teach him hockey, so I don't know how important he is. He taught him stuff.
Bro,
He taught him some other stuff, but it wasn't hockey.
I get that. He taught him the plant shit. I feel like there's more to the plant shit also, bro. If you really think about it. Like, there's a lot more to the plant shit that he has in his arsenal, bro, but he's just not pulling it out, fam. Which I don't understand. Like, you're racing two Yonkos right now, and man's going and kind of spook us.
But I think the plants alone are not going to be effective. I think when Usopp really like, it just that long range hockey he has in future sight. I just feel like if he can find a way to combine those two, 'cause that's something that even Luffy doesn't have
Mm.
or see. And I don't know what it is. Like, what do you think that is actually? Can he see other people's hockey?
What for Luffy?
No, for Usopp. With the law, when he saw Sugar, Law, and Luffy,
Yeah.
see, I don't know how much hockey Sugar has, but I guess everyone has like a small amount.
Mhm.
So is it that he's sensing their hockey and he's able to picture them, or like what do you think that is?
Mm. That's a crazy one. I don't know. Like that. That's pretty crazy. I really don't know. I feel like it just could be like, I don't know, bro. Probably like a heat. He has like a heat sensor type of shit. Like, he can feel like someone's like body heat.
This nigga has a long range heat sensor. He might though. Shit. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
downplay nothing because I genuinely don't know. I'm just guessing too.
Like, I feel like, I don't know, bro. He probably senses man's body heat, fam. Like, whoever feels like, they're doing something super spook us, he's on it. Like, he could sense their type of like their danger in a way.
Okay, so but the reason why I asked that is because remember when Van Auger sniped those pigeons or like those birds? I don't even know if they were pigeons. It might have been seagulls. Don't make a
Yeah.
difference. But remember when he sniped them from like really really far?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you think that's the same kind of thing where they can sense hockey? Because everything has I guess a small amount of hockey.
Hmm.
So I don't know if it's that or if it's just that they have an ability to make them have like better vision. I don't know. Because it wasn't like it was his regular vision. He
It
couldn't see
definitely
her
wasn't.
at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what he could have tapped into, fam. It's definitely observation, but like what type, I don't know. Definitely not future sight.
Yeah, it's an unknown time. Because even think of it, we've seen, maybe we just didn't get the Luffy flashback yet. Or maybe that's what, maybe that's what, I don't know. I would say maybe that's what Shanks was doing when he did that shit to Green Bull.
When
Was
Ace
those
did
kind
what
of
to Grimble?
long, remember when when he made Green Bull shit himself?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Was that some kind of long range, like,
That's Conkers though.
but maybe he can combine Conquerors with him. Usopp just ain't got Conquerors right now.
This guy Conkers with that? That would be fucked. Oh, that's fucked.
I don't know. I'm just trying to see like what it is because it may just be something completely different that's just not related to nothing.
Mm.
And if that's the case, then Usopp may have crazy potential because rarely mentioned future sight. Even though
Yeah.
he said it was rare, he knew about like it existed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's been no mention. We haven't had no hints at Usopp's ability besides that one time with Usopp. So I wonder, does he have something that's like,
That's different.
yeah, like
Has to be then. He probably has like a next different type of like observation hockey that no man has, to be honest. Because we already seen like we see future sight from like some man, not every man. Like from the war arc with Mihawk when he showed Luffy what would have happened to Luffy's arms if he tried to attack him. Like that
wait,
shit
hold
was
on. Can you
crazy.
turn your mic down a little bit, bro?
I said I got you, I got
Shit crackling.
you.
Nigga shit too loud. But nah, in the future sight.
Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know who else you seen Future Sight with. I just know there was that one
What
Mihawk one.
was Mihawk even future sight? Because he made someone else see into the future. I
Yeah,
don't know if
so
that.
that's kind of nigga. That's Future Sight. Because if you can make someone else see into the future, imagine how far you can see into the future. If you just let someone else see, like a little glimpse of what you can see. That's
But see,
fucked.
I almost feel like I almost feel like these are all the same categories but different variations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
they're
I
all
agree.
jump shots, but some niggas is fading away. Some niggas like you know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah,
just different
exactly.
because Mihawk making Luffy see the future. That is,
That's
and then the
OP,
fact
fam.
and then the fact that after Luffy basically stopped his attack, Mihawk was like, "Oh, you do got some patience." So it's like he did that on purpose. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
exactly. No,
just
yeah, he definitely did on purpose.
So I wonder if it's possible for him to like, let's say someone like Luffy has future sight, could he or maybe someone like Usopp, he does get future sight or whatever.
Mm.
I wonder if it's possible for Usopp also to get that ability too, where he can make other people see different futures. Because that like Usopp would be
Mm.
such a crafty person if he had all these different like forget any other type of hockey. If you just
Mm.
made him like one of the sickest observation hockey guys,
Yeah, it'd
I
be a
don't know.
problem. It'd be a problem.
You
So for a
know,
lot of
I,
mans.
and in my opinion, you'd be able to do that without having to change your character and make him like super strong or like he
Mm.
could be the same weak Usopp, but he can see the future and make you see fake futures. That'd be hard to deal with.
Cause he's a good capper still. Oh, that'd be sick still.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That
That's a
that'd be
smart
fire.
still.
What else? Let's see what else I have with Usopp. Oh, last thing about Usopp. I actually got two things, two more. So, do
Mm.
you think what upgrades do you think he could possibly get with his slingshot at this point?
Mm. Honestly, I feel like his slingshot can eat a devil fruit. So that's one.
Mm.
So if he gets a devil fruit, I don't know what devil fruit he can possibly get with his freaking.
Okay,
His,
let's stay here a little bit. What type? Zone, Paramecia, like which one do you think would be?
that's a crazy one. Honestly, I would think it would have to be zone, to be
I was
honest.
thinking that too. I like that idea.
But honestly, I would want it to be Paramecia
Do you have one
or like a
possible in
Logia.
mind?
Wait, what you say? Sorry.
Do you have a see with Paramecia? There might be some that you could like that would make sense, but I can't picture a Logia only because like well, I guess the plant. Well, actually, the plant is alive. The slingshot is alive.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a plant, so I guess it could technically have a Paramecia or Logia.
Because if it has a Logia and it can actually like shape shift, if it's like a shape shifting type Logia type shit, or like I don't know, like a Paramecia, whatever. If his slingshot can shape shift into like a sniper or like two Glocks or like that'd be fucking mad, like mad.
But what Logia would let him do that though?
That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't know what
Because
Logia. I'm trying to think. Let's see.
let's say he had like the snow fruit, because that's one that we don't know where that one is, right?
Ooh, nah, that shorty
How?
has it.
Who?
I don't know if she has like a fake one. What's it called? Doctor, not Doctor, bro. I'm not like Caesar, fam. Caesar the Clown.
Or like the Harpy girl?
Yeah, the nigga, the shorty who
She
can
died.
manipulate snow. So she died. So her devil fruit's out there somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Damn.
let's say he had that fruit, but
Yeah.
like, like what could the plant do with that? Honestly, now I'm thinking about it. Because how would Usopp be able to control the plant to make sure the plant does like.
Mm.
I'm starting to feel like Zone's the only one that kind of.
Yeah. That would only make sense. Yeah. If he had a Logia, it would be redect. I don't know, but we'll see possibly. To be honest, we'll see. Cause we don't
Let's.
know if a Logia can actually like a weapon can actually eat a Logia, fam. Because we know that what's his face. I think Shanks' sword ate a devil fruit, right?
I don't know. That's news to me.
I swear I heard man say that Shanks' fruit. I'm freaking what do you call it? Sword ate a devil fruit, which is pretty crazy.
Now that would be crazy if it did. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I have zero clue. I don't know if
nah.
it did or if it didn't.
Yeah, we don't know, fam. We haven't seen shit, so shit. We'll see though. Hopefully they show Shanks in the manga soon, bro.
Shit,
If they
I'm
show him
thinking like
pull up
maybe.
on Bartolomeo, bro, and do like so look a bit of fighting, I'll be proper, bro. I'll be happy.
I wouldn't want to see that. I'm sorry. He could probably like beat
Bro, how about
Bartolomeo
Bartolomeo is
up.
actually nice though?
He's not, man. You seen what that nigga was doing in Just Roasted?
Okay, but bro, take it in. That was just Rosa, fam. Nah, You know, now you can probably actually be on timing, fam. The man's part of Luffy's freaking what do you call it? Grand Fleet, fam.
Goof Fleet, cause they ain't been at none of the big wars. When it's smoke time, the Goof Fleet has disappeared.
Fam, watch, they're gonna pull up just now, bro. Tell you that nigga
Nah,
Bartolomeo is looking nice.
I feel like they would only pull up if Luffy was like. It have to be like a crazy like Luffy versus the world government, and the whole world knows the world. I don't think they would
Mm,
pull up for just Luffy's adventures, to be honest.
nah, yeah, they wouldn't pull for Luffy's adventures. Luffy would probably get cheesy, man, trying to pull up on that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's say right now Luffy went to go fight Blackbeard or something crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know if they would they pull up because it seemed like Luffy and them can kind of they just handle stuff on their own. And a
yeah,
lot of those
yeah, nah.
guys kind of would just
You
be
don't
like
need them.
a lot of those guys would just be body bags. I'm not gonna
No
hold you.
cap, no cap. I agree,
There's some useful niggas though. I can't even hold you. A lot is body bags.
bro.
You talk about the plants, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I can't think of much upgrades besides him being a devil.
Yeah, that's the only upgrade I can really see. And then him just like figuring out his advanced armament, not armament, freaking conquers, because he has armament. Actually,
Usopp?
Usopp doesn't have armament, but I swear his slingshot does.
I don't know if it does. I think it just eats or it just feeds it water and it gets bigger. I don't know if it actually like does that.
Sure. Okay, hold on. Let
It
me go
might.
search it.
That
Let
could
me
be
go see
tricky.
this.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Usopp was just biffing regular rocks, but that's why I was kind of saying like his observation hockey. That's the only way I could see it being like fair. If he just got like crazy observation hockey, like basically every kind, you know.
Hmm.
And his future sight was better than Luffy's. He could see further in the future than Luffy.
Nah, that's not happening, bro. You think Usopp seen further in the future than Luffy? Hell nah.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
think
going in, bro.
I could be off of the time. I know Katakuri was around 10, 11 seconds, and Luffy passed him. So let's say Luffy's at 14 seconds, right?
Mm.
I could see Usopp getting like
A 20 piece?
a 20, like,
That's
cause,
mod stuff. That's
cause,
mod stuff.
cause let's be real. Up close, this is what I'm saying. Usopp can see in the future, but up close in a fight with Luffy, he would still get washed because Luffy's way too fast for him to react, like to handle it. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
his future sight would only be nice at a distance because he'd be able to plan things out. You would never be able to get close to him.
yeah. That's facts. That's facts. But
That's
for him to even plan shit out when it comes to fighting, like
Usopp's crafty like that. Watch how he fights. He may not actually do a lot of damage, but I peeped that he does like
he does smart
he
shit. Like he
yeah.
knows what to do, bro. He just doesn't do it. That's what
I didn't.
cheeses me, fam.
I won't even say he doesn't do it. I just think he's lacking the power right now. To like, I just think he doesn't have the power to effectively do what his mind wants to do. You get what I'm saying? Like if Luffy had, or I say Luffy, if Usopp had the same power as Zoro or someone way stronger in his slingshot, then I feel like a lot of his plans would work out a lot better. You know?
But he doesn't even like try to plan shit out, bro. Like that's the thing, bro, about him. Like even in Wano right now, fam. Like there's no plan for him, fam. Like if yeah, you haven't watched the most recent episode, bro, but in the episode, the man like gonna cheese me, bro. I'm gonna cap, bro. I was watching the episode. I'm like, bro, come on, fam. Like even though I already know Wagwan, like that just cheesed me in the episode, fam. Like the man's basically on his ones, and he has to fend for himself. The man's just, doing Usopp type shit. He just lying, fam. And the lie just worked. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's his only plan.
But that's a horrible plan, yo.
But like, what? Like, let's be real.
That's not
What
gonna
else could he
save you
do?
every time,
But what else? Like, what else could he do though?
bro.
And that's what
Fight.
I, that's what that's what I'm saying to you is like he doesn't have the power to actually do like accomplish the things you want him to accomplish. He could take over right now. Usopp can take over background guys easy, easy. That's easy work for him.
Fam, he was scared of background guys. That's what I'm trying to say, fam. In the
He's shook,
episode,
but
bro.
now he's shook, but he could still deal with them.
No, he
He can
can
still
deal with them, but like, see, I'm trying to say, like, I wish he would deal with them like proper, like, you know that these guys are nothing compared to you, fam.
he
You
doesn't
know,
know that he's a regular guy. They're probably stronger.
nah, he's not regular, fam. You're on the Pirate King's crew, fam. You got Luffy as your captain, bro.
What is it, yo? Listen, in real time, in the battlefield, when people are busting guns and you're a regular human, I don't know how much none of that means.
That means everything, bro. So that's what I think. If Usopp's like a crazy planner, fam, when it comes to this shit, then like I feel like he
He
should be
is though.
prepared at all times, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. He is a good planner. Just the people he has to go up against, he has no like. Okay, maybe versus the background guys, he jokes around or whatever, but he obviously can beat them. When he has to go against like someone like the Page One. Page One was ass. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Page one was straight ass, bro.
But Usopp has nothing, literally nothing in his arsenal. He used not every. I think he used most of his moves, his most powerful moves, and they didn't do anything to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Which is horrible, fam.
I just
Like,
think he can't hang though. I don't know if it's like
but it's not about not hanging, bro. It's about like just really knowing what type of like not situation, what type of like spot you're in, bro. Like you're not in a spot where it's like you're just coming into the new world, like, bro. You're in a
what can
spot
he
where,
do? Like
fam,
he
smarten up,
needs to
fam.
be better. But what can he do physically? Like no, forget like physically. What could he do to any of these people in the world? Majority of them. Come on.
Bro, he can't do nothing physically, fam. But knowing that you can't do nothing physically, bro, should make you want to work to something like mentally, bro. At least, like,
It will probably make you more scared. Let's keep it 100. Like you're talking some superhero. Usopp's a regular human. Don't compare him to Luffy and them that just charge in the battle, don't care about death. Usopp's a regular human for the most part.
Fam, the man charged into battle with Luffy. He didn't care about death that moment, bro.
Well, that's his dog. You know, he's a rider though. I'm not
That's
saying
crazy.
that.
Nah. He's definitely a rider, but yo, I don't know, man. Usopp he just needs to like, just really clock in, bro. That's all. He's clocking into himself, bro. He needs to really like manifest. You see what I'm saying? He's been manifesting, but
I agree. I don't disagree. It's just that I honestly think that at this point in time, he has nothing in his arsenal to deal with them. Like,
I know, and that's
it's
bad.
over his pay
Like,
grade.
that's bad.
But Chopper doesn't either.
No, but
can
Chopper's a
deal with a lot of
doctor,
people.
bro. That's fine, though. That's fine. Chopper's a doctor. He has a big purpose, fam. Like that's a huge purpose in the group, fam.
And
Usopp,
Usopp's human.
bro, I get that, fam. Usopp's probably the only, but even Nami's is putting in work, fam.
Nami got, hey, listen, that Zeus upgrade is mad. I ain't gonna lie.
But even without Zeus, fam, the thing, like the climax that Usopp made her, fam, it made her at least a little bit decent, and she's actually like trying to fight with it. Usopp's running away, and she has a little weapon, fam. See what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm talking about before she even got Zeus, fam.
If she, yeah, without Zeus, what would she have done in Wano without Zeus? Besides run.
Bro, she would have kept on running, bro. But at least she had, fam. At least there was a couple times where like, even if she didn't have Zeus, bro, she still tried to fight, fam. Like you remember when
Bro, the brother
was it?
had his
Who was it?
man. He was trying his best.
fam. You remember when UT was trying to freaking when she hit Otama, fam. Nami was pissed, fam. You see what I'm saying? She actually tried to fight back at that moment, fam.
Yeah, because she had Zeus.
But okay, see, okay, I get that, I guess. So just cause she has Zeus.
That's what I'm saying. Let's keep it 100. If Nami had a regular lightning bolts, well,
But she was still fighting. She was still fight though.
That's
She was
a
still
fact,
fight. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing that I'm like, bro. Like if Nami's doing that, Usopp, at least you can like do a 1-2, fam. Like go on scary. That's fine, fam. But at least like do some shit where I'm like, like I rated Usopp. You know? It wasn't nothing crazy, but it still helped in little ways, fam.
he shot the QB dingles in bare niggas mouth. Pause.
Nigga, that helped, bro. That helped. But nigga, that was nothing, fam. She just got she basically got all of her mans to fucking to go like all of the mans that she got on her crew, fam, or on her side with that freaking little sweet thing,
Brother,
fam.
brother, Usopp's a support character, man. I don't know what else you want to see.
Okay, but gee, bro, support character who's the worst on the crew as of right now? Like that hurts me, man. Like he's one of my favorite characters, so to see him at the bottom of the list,
Okay,
it's bad, fam.
I feel you, but it's just like, man, I don't know. Like, there's not many things he can do besides him just getting this crazy observation hockey that makes him like just a bunch of like without the observation, I'm not gonna lie, I don't expect much, yo. Or Vegapunk, unless Vegapunk like
Yeah, Vega. I hope Vegapunk helps him, bro. I
you
hope
know,
so, bro. I'm praying.
nigga
Like,
said I'm praying.
I swear to God, like if the man doesn't get nothing from Vegapunk, bro, I'm gonna be cheese at Vegapunk. No cap.
Nah, I think most of them, besides like the brawlers like Zoro, Jinbei, Luffy, Sanji, besides those guys, I feel like everyone could probably, or even Robin. Besides those five, everyone could probably gain something from Vegapunk, honestly.
No, I don't think Robin. Definitely not gaining shit.
That's what I said. Without those five,
Without
Robin,
those.
Jinbei, Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy, I think those five ain't gonna get nothing. But I'm saying like the rest, everyone else could probably gain something
Nah,
from
I
that,
think Sanji might gain something from Vegapunk, 100%.
like a raid suit or something.
If not a raid suit, like a upgraded like version of the raid suit. Because remember that Vegapunk and his dad and shit used to like work together and shit with Queen and shit. So like, I feel like he probably has like something already made that he's been working on for centuries, and he just has it sitting in the vault. And he he finds out that this is freaking Judge's son. Oh yeah, like I have this, bro. Like look at this shit.
I think he's just gonna look at this stuff and just make it better in the moment. I don't think he's gonna add nothing tough.
Yeah, probably yeah. And yeah, in that case probably yeah.
But see, I just
Cause they're
don't
kind
think
of on the
Sanji
move.
would accept a raid suit though. I'm gonna keep, he destroyed the last one. I can't see him getting another raid suit unless they make it like a Straw Hat Pirate suit and it's just completely different brand name.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Just
trying to say. Like if he like fully like souped it out differently, then
okay, that's fair. I can see that.
oh shit. Yeah, like in that sense, I feel like he proper still. Yeah, but I think Sanji, who else? Dr. Vegapunk might bless Nami at 1-2 still. But she kind of has Zeus already, so I don't know if there's anything to really bless her.
You could definitely make the climate thing a lot better
Now you can make it better, but
because her
she
main thing
has
is
Zeus,
creating
like
weather.
so it's kind of like you don't really need that.
I'm sorry, I paused after the Usopp thing. I want to make sure your voice is good, but nah, it's Gucci. Let's keep going. But yeah, still. But like with Nami, what I was thinking, honestly, they could do with her is that maybe not make her climb attack like too different, but make it so like it's easy. Like she makes it. She gotta make a bunch of little thunderballs.
Yeah,
Make it so she can make like one that's like bigger or like just more effective.
and that's
So like
Zeus.
no, but like how Zeus eats them and then he like charges up with lightning, or
Yeah.
she could probably make the mirages now. I don't know. She could probably do a bunch of stuff with those. Or he could
Oh yeah, the
probably make it.
mirages. Yeah, that's probably
You know,
crazy.
he
I
could probably
forgot
make
about
it
that.
so it's a lot more crafty for her.
Yeah, no, that'd be sick still. That and I never thought of still. I forgot she can do all of that, bro. Cause mans haven't been doing that. Like, bro, imagine mans are pulling that out now.
Nah,
Like,
I just think the mirage and shit ain't gonna work on niggas with good observation hockey. I ain't gonna hold you.
that's true. Yeah, that's
You
true.
might get clapped trying to do that shit.
That's true. But even if like they're helping fight like the small enemies, at least do that.
That's true.
Like.
Definitely on the weak niggas. The weak niggas will definitely fall bait to the mirage. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. And even Usopp, bro, the man has the Skypiea things, bro. Come on, he's not even using those, bro.
Oh, the die. Yeah,
The
I was saying
dials,
so.
fam.
The impact one, like
That
I
shit
thought Uso
did
when he got there, I
damage.
thought it was going to be like a close quarters Uso, like
Yes, bro. I was amped.
he got a high ass potential. I don't care, man.
He
Usopp's
does, bro. He
potential
definitely does,
is
bro.
high.
He just
Yeah.
doesn't
Let
know,
me move
like.
on off of Usopp, man. We want to
Okay,
get
okay, okay, okay. Yeah,
let's
no
get
cap. We
Usopp.
could. I swear to God, bro.
But alright, so what about Frankie's potential?
Oh, Frankie potential, bro. You already know that shit's going up, bro. Frankie, he always looks to, excel, fam. Which I rate,
So
fam. Because you
this
got
is
niggas
something
like
I was
Usopp who don't.
this this guy. This this is something I was thinking about for a while, but I'm like, do you think it's possible? You see how Vegapunk has all these other like robots he makes,
Yeah.
and they're self-function. Do you think it would be possible for Frankie to make like maybe not the Sunny or maybe the Sunny too, but like remember he has like the shark mobile or the underwater shark thing,
Yeah.
and then like a bunch of these different vehicles. Do you think he could possibly make those self like functioning? So he could still fight like
Uh,
him and use the Frankie cannon and guns and shit, but then he also would have, you know, almost kind of like Bat or Iron Man.
I believe so, 100%.
Because him having multiple robots, or he
They'll
could
be
tell his bike
clutch.
go get Usopp or drive to Usopp, like
Yeah,
almost damn near
that'd be
like the
sick.
Batmobile and shit. But
Nah, that'd be sick. If Frankie gets that upgrade, then she's basically like what, top five on the crew, fam.
is he not top five now?
I don't know. I think Brooke surpasses him a little bit, in my opinion.
That's crazy. That's a crazy take, man.
Like he's good with like when it comes to like machinery, like which is blessed. But I feel like when it comes to straight hand to hand combat, he's not as good as Brooke, fam. Cause Brooke's kind of quick on his feet.
Yeah, Brooke is very quick on his feet, but I don't think that Brooke has nothing as effective as the Frankie. Not Frankie Cannon. What is that shit called? Not the coup
Oh,
de
the
grace.
beam, the beam, the beam,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
radical
that
beam.
final one, the radical beam. I don't think Brooke got nothing to deal with that right now.
I,
I'm
I
gonna be
feel like I
honest
feel like Brooke can probably deflect that.
with
Okay.
you.
No,
so,
I
so
don't
you
know,
think
bro.
that? So let me ask you: do you think that Brooke could have beaten the Toby Roko that Frankie fought?
100%.
I don't know about that. I need to see more
Fam, a
from Brooke.
man like Brooke went up against Big Mom. Once I seen that, dog, it was GG's from there, fam.
Bro, he got clapped, man.
He
She
got
didn't win
clapped, but he
though.
made it out alive, bro. The nigga made it out
She
alive.
spared him. Cause she spared him.
Nah, fam.
What do you mean not? Yo, keep it 100. She didn't spare that nigga.
Bro, nah, the nigga walked out neatly with the poneglyph and everything, bro. Yep, that's
brother,
my Big
brother,
Mom.
brother, brother. The man hit his poneglyph copy. Big Mom clapped him. Remember he was in the bedroom? Remember Chopper and him had to come save him from the like bedroom and sneak him out of there?
Bro, I don't remember. I'm not gonna cat to you.
Bro, you gotta rewatch that,
I
bro.
thought he
Big
just
Mom.
walked out neatly, fam.
No,
You
he
know?
fought Big Mom. He did all that. She was laughing the whole time. She knocked him out. And then Chopper, Nami, and I think Carrot had to come save him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know where you get this.
Okay, but
Brooke,
he dealt with it though. At least he dealt with it, fam. He was chilling
Brooke
after
has
that.
heart. That's why we rock with Brooke, because he has heart. But I'm gonna be honest, he has no like feats that show us that he's like that type of strength. I'm gonna be honest with
Bro, feats? That's
you. He
true.
really doesn't. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
That's true, that's true.
the thing with his Big Mom was the biggest thing, but he got washed. Like, if we're keeping it 100, we know Big Mom did not take Brooke serious.
Fam, I don't know, fam. She took him serious, bro. At first, she thought he was like, a little
Brooke was
toy or
weaker
some
than the
shit.
Scabbards, and I think Frankie can beat the Scabbards.
Who the Scabbards?
Kinemon.
Yo, come on. You say Brooke is weaker than Kinemon in them.
Kinemon and them know Rio, and they could actually internally damage Kaido. Last time you gassed Zoro up for damaging Kaido. That was like a big thing for you. Kinemon and them could damage Kaido. Brooke could not. He couldn't damage Big Mom. You see what happened when he hit her?
That's true, that's true, that's true. But you think Frank is damaging Big Mom and Kaido? Hell no.
He may not damage her, but you see him Frankie roll on top of her face, man.
Okay, nigga, that's nothing.
You see
That's
how
not,
Frankie
that's
did it. You
okay.
see how
But listen,
Frankie did it.
take this. That wasn't Frankie. Frankie used a little mobile fam to do that shit. Brooke
That's
actually
cat.
stood face to
No,
face
no,
on his
listen.
ones, cuz
We can't
on
listen.
his ones.
We can't change the narrative. If Vegapunk beats someone in a fight, it's not gonna be a fisticuffs. He's gonna be using technology to win. Frankie is in that same category. Frankie uses technology. Let's keep it on it.
Okay, but he wasn't on his ones like Brook, bro. Brook was with him that time, fam. That's why he wasn't scared. Cause he got Brook.
That was true, but I'm just saying he got a clean hit in and didn't get touched.
That's true.
He's an
He
argument
did.
for
He
himself.
did. He did.
That's true, but it don't. But I don't know. I still think Frankie is better though. I think that's why they had him fight a Topiropo and Brook didn't fight one. He had to watch
Nah,
Frankie fight
fam,
one.
fam. Listen, listen, listen. The reason they didn't let Brook fight a Topiropo, fam, is because what he did back in Whole Cake, fam. He already had
Look,
an
fam.
MVP. He had an MVP arc, fam. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Usopp had an MVP arc in Dressrosa, but let's keep
No,
it
bro,
100.
it wasn't. It wasn't, bro. It wasn't. Still,
What?
like Brook actually
No,
did a
no.
lot on Whole
Brook,
Cake, fam.
Brook actually did not. Brook
Fam,
got the
stop, bro.
poneglyph. That's the only thing he did.
Bro,
The
he
only
got the
thing he did was get the
poneglyph. He
poneglyph.
fought Big Mom. He still infiltrated the bro.
Damn.
He was goaded, fam. That whole thing he was goaded. He was on his ones the whole time on his ones, just dealing with shit no one knew, fam. A man like Frankie,
Usopp was on his ones.
Usopp, oh Usopp did. No, he wasn't. First off, he wasn't on his ones. He was with
He
Robin.
saved.
He was with
All he
Robin
did,
or Nami,
all he did was save the day.
fam. He
Let's
was,
keep it 100. All he did was
fam.
save the day.
He was with Robin or Nami, and then he fucking
He's a Robin. Yeah.
and then he was with those little people, fam. And that's all.
And
He was
they all
chilling with them the
got
whole time.
clapped. And they all got clapped, and it was Usopp. He had to come in for the win, and he did his Dougie.
He did his Dougie, but fam, it wasn't even like he didn't even hit her, fam. He didn't even hit her, bro. He didn't do nothing. Like all he did was send a pick up that was
Okay,
super goofy, and she got
Brook
scared,
did
fam.
0 damage to Big Mom.
Bro, at least he
That's what I'm
tried.
saying. Like,
At least he
what's
tried,
missing
fam.
there?
At least
But
he tried it.
Usopp's try actually led to them overcoming the arc. Like Brook just got the poneglyph. Let's say Brook
That's a
doesn't
big,
get the
that's a
poneglyph.
big one.
Nah, it is a big one. But let's just say Brook doesn't get the poneglyph, right? And they
Yep.
just leave on the whole. They could probably still escape from Whole Cake alive.
Mhm.
Like him getting the poneglyph is a bonus for like Luffy trying to be king of the pirates, but I don't think
Mhm.
they would have changed the actual situation they're in. As to where if Usopp doesn't do what he does, that definitely changes the situation.
No, 100% that. It
'Cause
it changed the
if he loses,
situation.
Luffy gets turned to a toy and Law. They for
Yeah.
sure lose. Like,
Yeah. I get that. I get that.
you know what I'm saying? That boy is props, man.
Nah, I give Usopp his props, bro,
Nah,
but
nigga. You
bro.
kinda throwing smut on that boy right now. Give that boy his props, man.
Bro, I give him his props all the time, bro. I'm just hoping that it
I think he
excels,
will this arc, bro.
bro. I hope, bro. When in the manga, bro, this arc, I hope he does his dues, bro. Cause shit, long time coming, fam. We don't need that Usopp. We need the Usopp from Water 7, fam. We don't need the Usopp from fucking his main island, bro. We don't need that Usopp, fam. Man's running around lying, doing all that fucking fuckery, fam. Chilling in a tree, talking to Shotties and shit. We need demon type
I
Usopp,
think
bro.
Usopp is always gonna be scary. I think the only time we're gonna get the Water 7 Usopp is if one of the crew like in serious danger, and not even like Luffy or them, but like it would have to be Nami, Chopper, someone that Usopp feels like like, cause he listen when it comes to those guys, bro, he tries to help, bro.
I don't
He ain't
know,
gonna try
fam.
to help Zoro. He ain't gonna try to help Sanji, bro. Come on, bro. He was fending Nami. He took two, and you know what's crazy?
Yeah, no, he took his
Usopp,
Tsunami, so.
he's pretty durable because he took two ulti headbutts, and
Yeah, no,
you
he
see
did,
what
he
went
did.
with Luffy. Luffy was like, damn, that shit, you know.
Okay, see, but the fact that he
So
took the headbutts, fam, should make him like smarten up. Like, bro, those two headbutts were like, were for him to be like, like fuck, like
like,
like my head, like I need to figure out some shit right now, yo. So see,
well, he figured. Well, nah, Tama came in and said he figured out a way.
I'm telling
But
you,
see, that's
Otama's more of an MVP than him in this arc right now,
yeah. I'm not gonna argue that.
which is bad, Key, which is bad.
I'm not gonna argue that. But Tama's more than Nami to me. Like she's doing more than Nami.
Yeah,
Nami took
100%.
down.
I agree.
I don't know.
I agree.
Nami took down Todoroki. That Loki was a big deal.
Fam, Big Mom basically took her down, fam.
Usopp did more than Brook though.
In this arc,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
give
yeah,
him that.
yeah, 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 yeah. Most definite, most definite. Brook didn't do nothing this arc, so it was definitely like this is Zoro and Luffy's arc still. Sanji too,
Okay, so
and a little bit of
let me bring
Jinbei.
it back in because we were talking about Frankie. I don't know how the hell we got back on
Oh shit, yeah, yeah. I remember, I remember.
Okay,
Alright,
so
so
let me ask you
Frankie.
this: do you think it's possible that the Sunny could become a mech, or I put slash Pluton?
Ooh, the hunt. Oh, the Sunny could become. Yo, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy still.
Because we like, I'm gonna be honest, we always assumed that when they said Pluton was a battleship, right?
Yeah.
We always assumed that it was just like a battle, like a ship, but it only stayed in the water. You think it's possible that it could be like the Frankie Shogun, but it's the Sunny. So the Sunny becomes like the robot that fights.
Yeah, that'd be sick. But yeah, nah, I feel like that's a possibility, bro. Because if he had the blueprints, I'm pretty sure he examined that shit to like a T. So
I feel like
so
he's
like when he
subconsciously doing it. I feel like him making all these different mechs and all these, like, you see how he has the one that's a motorbike. He
yeah, he's
has
a
the,
shark.
he has a lot of different creations, but I'm wondering if they're all like subconscious, like inspiration from Pluton. Maybe Pluton, like maybe the blueprint wasn't just one design. Maybe it showed Pluton that it could go from being a ship to being a mech to being a bunch of different things. If that's the case, that'd be a perfect final upgrade for Frankie. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a fact still. Yeah, if he can turn that ship into Pluton, then but I feel like that won't come until like the end of like the show.
Yeah,
Like
because we getting
when
there
they figure
now,
out
and
all poneglyphs.
we getting there now, and his wanted poster is the Sunny.
Yeah.
That's what kind of made me think. Okay, well, is it possible for him to turn their actual ship into like a weapon?
I feel like with Vangerpunk's help, 100%. 100% you can turn that shit into a weapon.
That's true.
And especially like I don't know if they're gonna show it like now, but Vegapunk, you know how he showed man's the big ass monster that was like that he had in his laboratory.
What monster? I'm trying to think right now.
So they showed basically like I forgot who was down there. I think it was Luffy, Jinbei, and I forgot who else. Probably Chopper and shit. They showed like when they made it to like the underground part of Doctor Vegapunk, and
Oh
they
yeah, the
found
big
Doctor
robot.
Vegapunk,
Yeah.
that big ass robot shit. I wonder if they're gonna like take parts from that or like trying to like Frankie's gonna try to help build that shit or like whatever that and then I don't know if that could be like I don't know. It's
Oh, so
crazy, bro.
actually, you know what? Even more interesting. So let me ask you this: do you think that robot that we seen has a connection to Pluton in some way? Because, or I don't know. Because the idea that Vegapunk and Frankie are making these mechs. Well, Frankie, I guess, learned off of Vegapunk, right? But where do you think
Yeah.
Vegapunk got the inspiration to make the mechs? Do you think it was the ancient one he found?
Mm, no, I think it was off point like off of like the information that he learned
Yeah.
like during that time period where he was like figuring out bear shit. He went to freaking Ohara and shit.
Well, but I think didn't he know about the mech that was hidden? I think he knew about that before he learned about the O'Hara stuff, didn't he?
I'm not too sure. I probably have to go back and check for that one.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
if
sure
he
honestly.
yeah, but if he did know about that shit from before, but he just really did not like know how to like get it to work again, then it's probably this probably is Pluton. To be honest, who knows? He probably just didn't have the blueprints to see how it worked, and Frankie was the one who had the blueprints because Frankie hasn't seen that monster yet
Oh, that's
because
a
he was
good point.
upstairs.
That's a good point.
So if they somehow make it to the bottom and then they see that shit, and then Frankie looks at it and he's like, "Oh shit, yo, that's it." Like, I'll be fucked, bro.
But honestly, the fact that the ancient kingdom had mechs basically or giant robots that fight, and the fact that Frankie is making giant robots, and you know
Hmm.
Vegapunk, there, I don't think there's a coincidence why both of them are doing it.
Uh, that's a crazy one still.
Because Frankie was gassed when he seen Vegapunk's mech. He was amped. So I don't know if it's like
Hmm.
something natural that they both just had the idea, and maybe that was an ancient kingdom idea. Who knows? Or something that
Yeah.
type of foreshadowing, I guess.
No, that'd be crazy still.
Definitely not. But the next one, oh shit. Hold on. Next one is something that I know is gonna take a minute, but it's lit.
Let me hear this.
All right, so the next one is Luffy and Gear Five's potential.
Luffy
I
and
actually
Gear
want to,
5 potential. Okay.
yeah.
You gotta
So
go
we're gonna
more in
talk
depth
about
with
that
it?
as a general topic. Yeah, the first
Okay, okay.
question I actually really want to ask is so we seen Luffy jump straight into Gear Five when fighting Lucci, right? Which it seems
Yeah.
like I guess Gear Five is more fun for Luffy and more natural,
Yeah.
because the awakening is I guess when your mind and body match your devil fruit. So I'm guessing that's more of a natural form for Luffy, because Gear Fourth
Hmm.
drained him. It drained his hockey. Do you think that Gear Fourth, Gear Third, and Gear Second are kind of like done? We know they're all kind of gonna be incorporated probably into Gear Five, but at least Gear Second and Gear Third,
You
we
think
see
that's gonna?
those being incorporated. But do you think like Gear Fourth is done with? Like, there's no more Gear Fourth transformation.
Nah, there's definitely Gear 4 transformation, 100%.
But
But
my thing is why? Because Gear Fourth takes I think was it 5 minutes to come back from. Gear
10.
Five takes 30 minutes. 10.
Yeah.
Gear Four takes 10 minutes, and Gear Five takes 30 seconds to come back from. So it's like, is there really a need for Gear Fourth?
Not really, but I guess it just depends on the feeling of like how Luffy's feeling in that moment, right?
I'm
Because if
saying
he's
battle wise, is there ever a reason though? Even if he's feeling like, hey, I just want to use Gear Fourth, but like it puts him at a huge disadvantage once he's out of Gear Fourth. Now we did see him in Wano jump into Gear Fourth and do one attack and then like,
hop out of it, so he probably just mastered that.
but that was before he had Gear Five.
Yeah.
He had mastery of it, but that was before Gear Five. So do you think yeah, I'm kind of thinking it's complete. Or do you think that it's going to be a thing where Gear 5 is going to encompass all the gears? So Luffy wants to do Snake Man, he can do Snake Man in
But
Gear
just
5.
Gear 5. Yo, that's the
Yeah.
point. If that's the case,
Well,
then
it's his
that's mod.
imagination, so
Yeah.
I can't see why he wouldn't be able to do that.
If he can go giant and then bust a freaking Gear 4 Snake Man in Gear 5, bro, it's game for man still. And then he has the freaking if he has futures, oh my gosh, game over, fam. Game over still. I don't want to hear no talks or no next animes talking about this guy's better than this guy's better. Nah, fam, it's over still. Man's have to stop talking still. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, no, I think that's how Luffy's gonna end up. I've been
100%.
picturing this in my mind for a while, but
That'd be crazy, fam.
a giant like Gatlin or a
Yo,
giant like
Giant Gatlin, the man switches Snake Man quick. Oh, that'd be crazy. I just hope that he can do like transitions like crazy. Like,
Well, I'm assuming that's gonna be the Gear Five mastery, where like you see now how like he can kind of whatever comes to his mind, he basically can do. He
yeah.
can make things appear. I always thought that if he felt like I want to do like a King Kong gun, he could just turn his arm into that, or like if he wanted to be in that Snake Man where he's kind of faster and more slim,
Mm,
he could just like because he's a zone, so it's almost like he could just transform into whatever form like how the rest of the zones do. That's what I was thinking Gear Five was.
yeah. Honestly, yeah, no, that'd be sick. If he can do that, cause yeah, it's imagination based, right? So if he could just imagine anything he wants to fucking be, that'd be mod. Mod, fam.
It definitely would be. I can't lie.
I'm excited to see that. No cap.
I'm excited to see what he can do with it, and also, like I said again, this is something me and you talked about before. Do you think that it's possible for him to also be a Logia?
Just because he can, mm,
Because it's an imagination. I can't see why he wouldn't be able to imagine himself as a Logia.
like I'm saying he's a Logia just because of how he can make his fists like go on fire. But that's the next big thing, fam. I don't know if you watched the episode before this episode that came out,
What
but
was it?
it was like Sanji and Zoro
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, I
charge.
seen it.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
stars, yeah.
So you seen how Sanji lit up his foot and man like Queen was like, yo, like you shouldn't be able to do that. The only mans who can do that are mans who are Lunarian,
Mhm.
right? But Sanji can do that, just lit up his leg quick, and same thing with Luffy, he can just light up his arm quick. So do you think them niggas have like the blood of Lunarians in them? Like that's not I'm not saying like they're full on Lunarians, but like just have some type of like blood, like from Lunarians in them, which is could be pretty crazy.
Well, Sanji, it's possible because Judge might have did some experiments, might have seen Vegapunk doing stuff with the Lunarians. He might have
Hmm.
But with Luffy, I don't think so. I honestly, honestly, even with Sanji, I almost think it's a thing where it has something to do with their hockey.
But I don't know, like how could you just randomly go on fire, bro?
But it's almost like with Zoro for me, where how does Zoro turn to an Ashura and other people see it and notice it? Like how like Kaku when Zoro did the Ashura thing, Kaku specifically said that okay, like he looks like he has three heads and six swords. Well, not
Yeah,
six,
because
nine swords.
the man has a but like they've been saying the man has a demon in him, like
But remember,
so that's
I
understandable.
think the demon is his hockey though. I think the demon is his hockey. Like I don't think Zoro has any superpowers outside of hockey. And I just think that the demon that he shows is just his aura, like it's his hockey.
Nah, but they've always like even before he even learned hockey, fam. Mans have always said the man has a demon, like I think it's a demon.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. The fact that Zoro was a sword user, I think Zoro learned hockey before we think. I really
Probably,
do.
but he just didn't know.
Even
Like
though versus Mister One when he fought the or he cut what was it steel?
yeah, it was iron, I
I
think, or what?
yeah
It's probably was steel. One of them.
I feel like he used hockey in that fight. I feel like that final attack he did when he felt like oh I can finally cut it. I feel like he used hockey.
I feel like he didn't, bro.
He
I
just
feel like
didn't
he
know.
just really mastered like cutting through steel. Like I can't really base it on real life because it's kind of fucked. But like I seen this one like was one video right. This kind of off topic, but on the same topic the same way. Like there was like a bunch of like masters of the swords basically, or there's like people who are training to become masters, right? And there was like five bamboo sticks, and then everybody got a turn cutting, like try to cut through the five bamboo sticks. Some man's got one, some man's didn't even get none, some man's got three, whatever, right? But when the full, like when the real master, of like swordplay, when he came, this nigga sliced clean through those five freaking bamboo sticks, and they were big, thick bamboo sticks, fam. And I feel like it's just
Nigga
on
ain't no
technique.
cutting through metal. If them were five bamboo steel sticks, ain't no one cutting through that, bro.
I don't
Like
know,
that
bro. I
gets
feel
to
like it's just technique, fam. Like, you gotta have the right technique, the right mind state. Like, it probably was hockey, bro, but it
I
just
think
didn't
it
show
was
it.
yeah, I can't even lie. I think it was pre-hockey before we knew what hockey was. Because a lot of people use hockey before we knew what it was. You know.
That's true, but that was too early, fam. Like, we didn't even see like no type of hockey those times, fam. Unless Ace knew it at that time, then probably.
I'm assuming Ace being a second division commander and trying to fight Black. I'm assuming he did know hockey. We just didn't see it, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like we're almost like the show's almost like it's from the perspective of the Straw Hats. So they because they didn't know it, we didn't just see it. But even what's the defensive one? The guy that just got stabbed in Egghead,
The guy who got stabbed in Egghead.
stabbed by Rob Lucci.
Oh, that big nigga. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Remember way back when Luffy and them were trying to hit him, and he was like putting up his hands on defense, and he was deflecting the hits. But we learned later
yeah,
on, oh, he's using hockey. We just
yeah,
couldn't see it. It looked like he just using his regular hands.
yeah.
I think that's possible for Zoro.
Nah, definitely is
When he
possible.
fought
But you
Mister
think
One.
he learned that before Luffy though? That's fucked.
No, I think that was his Usopp moment when Usopp was at Dressrosa and he used hockey and he probably didn't know what he was like. He probably didn't know it was hockey.
Hmm.
Usopp probably has no clue that he used hockey. I think that was Zoro's moment.
Oh, okay, okay. I get that. I get that. Yeah, that I can agree on. So yeah, I agree. I agree. Could be.
I could tell we just be chilling and talking. I don't even know what the conversation was about. Why are we talking about Zoro?
No, we're talking about yeah. We kind of just brought it to Zoro because we're talking about what about Luffy Gear 5 and like how much different shit he could possibly do with it. Like that was the main topic we were talking about. Yeah, I don't know how we fucking got to Zoro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's fucked.
nah, Year 5 is lit, bro.
Gear 5's a sick ass, bro. But I feel like it's still not enough.
Nah, it's not. I think there's still higher levels of hockey.
Yeah, that you can achieve, man.
And even I'm gonna be honest, even with Gear 5, I think the fact that there's a time limit, it's still to me is not perfected.
Yeah,
Because if Luffy's a zone, Luffy's the only zone we see that has a time limit in his form. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
cause
saying?
yeah, other mans don't have no sacred time limit. He's the, I don't know why though. Why do you think that's the case? That he has a time limit?
I think he still didn't like. I think it's awakened, but see, that doesn't make sense. It's not mastered, but it's awakened.
Yeah, like that makes no sense at all, bro.
But then again, honestly, maybe mastering mythical zones is,
It's harder.
yeah, it really might be. Or just any type of special devil fruit, like blackbird as like a unique devil fruit. Maybe those types are just math like harder. You can awaken them, but there's still like more levels.
Mm.
But I've been saying for a while. Do you think it's kind of based on hockey level? Do you think that the better Luffy's hockeys get, the more control they have over his devil fruit?
Yeah, I agree.
So,
I think that's the case.
so do you think that was the catalyst for him to get to Gear 5?
Um.
Honestly, with
Yeah.
better than
Yeah.
Zoro,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wano seems like the perfect person to.
And the only reason is because he went down twice, fam.
Oh yeah,
Like
and he died. He died. One
he
of the times he
died
died.
he died twice. So for him to die twice, I feel like his willpower was just overwhelming to the point that's when freaking Zoe heard the drums of liberation. Like that's when she was like, bro, this nigga, like he's not playing. Like he really like clocked into the hockey. And I feel like that's why he's kind of having so much fun with Gear 5 now in the manga, fam. Because like he clocked into it, and once he clocked into it, it was just GG for him. He was like, yeah, like this is it.
Yeah, this is my peak. He said this is my peak, at
Yeah,
least devil fruit wise.
yeah. Devil Fruit Rise, that's his peak stuff.
It's so versatile. Like honestly, oh yeah,
Hmm.
that's what we were talking about. Him having a Logia, it's possible. I'm a
Oh
bet.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Even without the Logia ability, Gear 5 is so goddamn. My nigga, like,
Hmm.
cause he can make his if he can make his head randomly gigantic, could he not just make a gigantic fist to do like Snake Man to do anything really? Like he could probably combine so many of his different moves.
If he can make his head, yeah, most definite, most definite. And the next thing, even with like, actually, yeah, it's about Luffy, but it's not about Gear 5 too much. But like the fact that he can eat food and make it go away so quick, which is a crazy one.
Well, that was what's crazy? I seen a video of someone talking about that. They actually had a video of one of the like CP9 agents doing that way back when. I forget what it was
Which one?
called. It was one of their abilities though. Like you remember they had like six abilities or six or five abilities. They had
Yeah, I remember
the
that.
iron body. One of the abilities was called like life return or something like that. And
I
then
don't remember that
basically,
one. I don't remember that.
yeah, it was similar to what Luffy was doing. And Luffy watched them, so I just wonder like he's a smart nigga. So I wonder if he just seen that from them and he's like, all right,
Okay, but when
I'm
did they
gonna
do that? Like, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't remember them doing. All I remember was they had the finger pistol, the iron body, they had
the leg one, the
the
one that
leg one.
Kaku did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They had the leg one, like the Tempest kick.
They had life
Um,
return. They had the one where they make their bodies turn like really slim. I don't know if you remember that.
that I don't remember. I remember the door thing when mans can go through the door
No, but
and
see
like pop it
that was
behind you.
that was his devil fruit. That
Oh,
was
that
the
was that man's
one
devil
guy.
fruit. Okay, 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 okay. That's
Yeah.
Bruno's devil fruit. I don't remember. I don't remember them being able to like shrink their body like that or shrink anything. And like I felt that's Luffy's devil fruit that's doing that.
I could be wrong. I gotta check, but I'm almost like 90% sure that they did that too. I'm not gonna lie.
Or they ate bear food and just made it disappear. Nah, I don't think they did that,
Cause
bro.
even you gotta think of it. Kid did that too in Wano. Him in the prison with Luffy. Remember they both ate a bunch of food and they were able just to go back down to their regular size. I don't know if that's just a Luffy specific thing.
I don't know, bro. Cause the
Wasn't
way
Cause okay, what about Roger? Do you think Roger and Odin, like I swear them guys were doing that same thing too, where they were eating like they all had that same anime like main hero type thing?
yeah, they had the appetite, like where they're eating bear. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think they're able to do that though, bro. I don't know. That can't be regular, bro. Or that can't just be like an anime thing. Niggas just eating. Like that has to mean something, bro. Cause the way they showed it at that last part when he was kind of recovering from being like drowning and shit. Like they made it seem like that was something like. I don't know. To me, at least, they made it seem like it was something that like only he can do, fam. Or like they made it. I don't know. They kind of like focused on it, you know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. They mentioned it, but I feel like didn't other people mention it? Was that the first time? I feel like there's been plenty of moments where Luffy ate a bunch of food and then
And he
he
did that,
goes from
yeah.
fat to skinny. Yeah,
No, there's been bare times he has done that, but there was never been an explanation. Mans have always seen it and been like, bro, there's something wrong with this guy, or like, what the fuck? How did you able to do that? But there was never nothing about them talking about it.
yeah, that's true.
So it's fucked, bro. Like, I don't understand that. Is it like is it like he's probably like inside of him is rubber, right? So he kind of just like makes inside like super like he kind of like when he does in Gear 2, he pumps his blood, right?
Yeah.
So everything inside of him is like just hot rubber. So once he eats shit, the hot rubber just kind of just like erases all of that shit quick.
Well, he is. Well, when he goes gear two, he's making his blood flow faster, which is then making speeding up his organs and his react. Well, that's what it seems like he's doing, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if he, I'm assuming if he like does that, couldn't he also make his like the digestive tract work faster too?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
What's
Probably.
stopping him from doing that? You know?
Yeah, probably. That's probably what he's doing. That's fucked. But he's doing that. He's full, and then he just basically he doesn't even empty his stomach. He's still full at that point, but he just shrinks himself down, which is fucking crazy. Like, or that part was probably to show that he can become a giant, even though we
See,
kind of
nah,
already
I
knew.
did. I low key just googled it. Kid did that same thing too in Wano, where him and Luffy both ate a bunch of food and got huge, and then somehow they both managed to force the food to digest super quick and shrink down. So I don't know if that's a just specific Luffy thing.
So what could that be? Would that just be some type of devil fruit shit?
I think it's just one of them anime things that like not meant to be taken that serious. Maybe
Mm.
later they'll explain it like, okay, well they're actually doing this ability, but they didn't even know. But I
Oh,
don't
okay,
know
okay.
if Kid did that too, then it's like I don't know how
Yeah,
special that is.
yeah. I don't think it's special then. Damn, I thought there was something to it. It's pretty crazy.
Speaking of kids, shout out the goat going to Elbath, man.
It's just out the goat. Get out of here. Yeah, like a
Goat.
week, man.
Okay,
A week sauce, bro.
we'll see Elbath.
Bro, I'm cheesed that they didn't drop a fucking chapter, bro. It's actually tough. I'm waiting to see Garp. I feel like the next chapter they're gonna show Garp, bro. I'm giddy for that.
I don't think Garth's gonna be beefing now. At least I hope not. And I don't think that's what yet.
Bro, he's not gonna get his ass whooped yet, bro. Nigga's gonna be cooking, fam.
If Blackbeard is there, it's one of them ones that don't make sense for Blackbeard to lose story wise. So Garth may get the pause put on him.
Nah, I feel like Garp will probably go crazy, and then Blackbird will kind of just be yo, done it here still. Like, chill. Like, I'm out. And he
Bro,
just
Garp
leaves.
is Garp is touching down on the man's Yonko. Like he's basically his main base. He's a Yonko now. Ain't no way this ends in a let's chill or let's go our separate ways.
I don't know. He went in separate ways already, so why wouldn't he with Garp?
Yeah, but he was on Amazon Lily though. That's not his. That's not like his home
That's not his
base.
main turf. Yeah, that's true.
That's like you being in the ops neighborhood. Then the Marines also are there too. So it's like kind of like a
Yeah,
sticky situation.
it's a tough one.
Yeah, that is
Hmm.
crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, so for when Blackbeard went to Amazon Lily, right? What do you think he was like planning to do with Boa's devil fruit if he got it, like, if he attained it?
Use it himself or give it to someone. That's all I can see him doing.
I know, but using himself for like for what and for who? Like,
Well, it turns people to stone.
I know, but who do you think he wants to turn into stone? Like, you know?
Just enemies, bro. You know how powerful, bro. Boa, she. I feel like remember how Kaido said for Roger to conquer the seas, he needed strong hockey. It wasn't like he didn't have a devil fruit. Basically saying that your devil fruit can get you a long way, but hockey's gonna be the end all be all, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Boa is a person that suffers from that because she has all three forms of hockey. We haven't seen her advance any of them or like be super proficient in one where it's like okay,
Hmm.
she just has them and she relies mostly on her devil fruit, but it's honestly because it's a one shot tool. Cause
Yeah.
she remember she turned to stone all of Blackbeard's commander and then most of the Marines. She basically everyone on the battlefield. She basically packed up most of them instantly.
Yeah.
So if Blackbeard had that, I could kind of see why he would want it. It's basically the one shot tool. And like if you catch someone off guard, it's guaranteed no matter how strong you are. Like Luffy just Luffy just weird. But someone as strong as Sanji could get caught off guard and get instantly killed with that fruit.
Yeah.
When you really think that's crazy. Like
That's bad still.
and see, I don't know about Zoro. Zoro seems like the Luffy type, but he probably just wouldn't give a fuck. He probably look at Boa and be like, bro, I don't give a fuck about you like that. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
But I feel like everyone else on the crew would probably get packed up. I'm gonna be honest with you.
fucked. She was an OP though. I just wonder, like,
Yeah,
like if he would use it on like I wonder what his goal is. Like, what's Blackbeard's goal? Like to take Emu's spot? Like,
probably to dominate. But like in my mind, I always picture him like if he idolizes rocks, right?
yeah,
Luffy, Luffy doesn't idolize. He idolizes Shanks, but Shanks' idol was Roger. So in a way, Luffy kind of is chasing like Roger's same type of.
yeah,
If Blackbeard is chasing Rocks, I don't know. Maybe he's thinking to himself, I need to have a crew full of monsters like Rocks did. Because to this day, I still think Rocks had a better crew than Roger, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100.
mm, Rocks had a better crew. Yeah, most definitely. Kaido, Big Mom, and thing. Oh yeah, and he has Shiki. He has Shiki too.
No, I don't think Shiki was with him. But just think of it. He was the leader, so let's assume he was stronger. He was the most strongest of all of them, right?
Mm,
So he's a monster now, Roger level type monster. And then you have Big Mom, Kaido, and Whitebeard. God damn, like. And actually, no, that leads me to another question. One of my questions I actually wrote down.
mm.
I wrote down: is Luffy's crew at the end of the story? Do you think Luffy's crew is going to be more, in terms of strength, going to be more closer to Rox's crew or Rogers? Because Roger right now seems like he had. See, Odin. I don't know, because Odin was a beast. Odin was that guy, and Odin could deal with it. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm underrating Roger's crew.
Yeah, I think you are, bro. Cause like we haven't really seen we only seen Rayleigh and what Rayleigh can really do. Like,
And
we
Rayleigh
haven't
seems
seen
like he's
like
a monster. Rayleigh seems like he's a Yonko too.
yeah,
It
most
seems like
definite.
him and Roger are both Yonkos. I don't see Odin seems like he's near that plane, but I don't think Odin was Yonko level. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Odin would
Nah,
have been like,
he was. Odin was Yonko
oh,
level, fam. And the reason I say Odin was Yonko level, because if Odin didn't get snaked
bro,
against
he'd be
fighting
Kaido.
Kaido, he
He'd
possibly
be
could have
sauce.
beat Kaido.
I only disagree because the stuff that we seen Kaido do with Luffy, all the different forms, the drunken, like how Kaido fought Luffy, we did not see that versus Odin. Like I understand Odin did get snaked, but at the end of the day, Kaido was just in his dragon form. That was it. He didn't go to his hybrid form versus Odin. Odin didn't get this. Probably didn't even know he had a hybrid form.
That's true.
Just think of how long Kaido really squabbled. How many? Like I don't know if
Nah,
Odin.
he's
I
got
don't
me
know
a
if
lot of the
Odin's that.
niggas quick still. That's a
I don't know
fact.
if Odin's that level. Like I feel like Odin's like he's a monster. Like Odin could probably beat King for sure.
Yeah.
He's stronger than King in them, but I don't know if he's like up there with Roger, Whitebeard, Kaido. Them guys are like even Big Mom. They're like monsters, legit. So
Yeah, like he wasn't at the potential, but he definitely could reach the potential. He just didn't know anything, because he was so everything was so new to him
to
because
me,
he
he's like
wasn't.
like an Endgame Yamato.
Nah, I feel like
Uh,
hey,
no,
based off of what we know now, yeah, he could have been like an Enge Yamato, but if he actually was on the seas for centuries, like how Roger and Whitebeard and them were, he would definitely be super advanced in all hockeys, fam. Because he was good with armament hockey. I don't know about the observation hockey. I don't know if he really had that in his arsenal. But if he were to advance it as much as he can, and he had conquerors too,
that's true.
so to have he had all three, and he plus he the only one he knew advanced for was the Ryu hockey, which is armament hockey basically, right?
But Yamato does too. They're just not strong.
Yeah, but I don't know. But Odin, I think it would have been different still. If he just had more time to like learn shit, cause he just kind of was just excited to get onto the sea, fam, and learn bear shit. You know about the sea. He wasn't really learning bear shit about himself and like how strong he can get. He already knew he was strong.
That's true. I do feel like he grew a lot. I just think he's endgame Yamato. And I know people. I know that's gonna seem like I'm dissing, but I think where Yamato ends off the series is gonna be like Odin's, where Odin's max is. I don't think he was ever gonna be like them
I
type of
can I can
Yonkos.
understand that.
Cause who's the five people Kaido remembered seeing? It was Roger, Shanks. Who else?
Like that Kaido remember seeing where? Like what do you mean?
Remember when he looked at Luffy and he seen like the legends
Yeah,
when Luffy first hit him?
yeah. You
Oh,
seen rocks.
Odin was in there, right? Yeah. So Rocks, Roger, Shanks.
I don't know if
There
you
was
seen Odin. I don't know if it was Odin or not.
there was five people. Oh, Whitebeard was one for sure. So that's
So
four. I think
Whitebeard,
Odin was the
Roger.
last one.
I don't know. Right Bear. Wait. Whitebeard, Roger, rocks. Who else did you say?
Uh,
Shanks. And
and
then yeah,
Odin. I think it was Odin.
yeah. Probably was Odin still. Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, fair. I'll say that. Yamato probably ain't gonna be at level then.
Yeah. I don't think so, bro.
I just don't think Odin was Yonko. I don't think he was on Yonko time, or I don't think he was gonna be on Yonko time. Man. I just feel
Yeah,
like
he
Yonko's
definitely
a
wasn't on
different
Yonko time.
class.
Yeah. Bro, next thing, let me talk to you about this, my boy. Zoro is gonna be able to squabble with Luffy. That's all I say, bro. When it comes to the end of the show, he's gonna be as strong as Luffy. And the only reason I say this, Key, I don't know if we talked about it before or not, but in the I don't know if it's the manga or the anime, they had it inside that bitch, bro. They basically said that freaking Ryuma, right?
Yeah.
So basically, what they're showing in the anime is that, or the manga, that Zoro is basically possibly like a descendant from his clan, you know? And that Ryuma guy was the only nigga that can rival Sun God Nika.
Did they say that? I don't know
Yes,
if they
Key.
said.
They said I swear to God, nigga. So if
When did they say that? Because they weren't
bro,
even in that same
I
era.
have to find it. I have to find it for you. I have to find it for you. I have to find it for you. I have to find it for you.
I don't know. Because they said Ryuma was alive 400 years ago, but Sun God Nico was alive 1,000 years ago.
No, but they said Ryuma. I
No,
swear
they
they said
no.
Ryuma's thing was like from the Void Century.
Nah, he wasn't. Ryuma was Google it. Ryuma was alive 400 years ago, and they said Nico was alive 1,000 years ago.
So
So
I guess
how
it's
would
I guess it's the descendants then. I guess it's not like Ryuma himself, but it's probably like the descendants of Ryuma or like the ancestors of him.
like their legacy of him?
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. They
I,
said it, bro. They said that that nigga was able to rival that nigga Nika, fam.
when did they say that? I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
Until you
I'll find it.
said
I'll
that,
find it. I'll
I'm
find it.
calling
Actually, search it.
cap.
I'll search it up. I'll
I'm
search
I'm
it up.
I'm calling cap because I do not remember
Uh,
them saying that nowhere that Ryuma and Nika even in the same sentence.
rival NIK. Let's see. I'm trying to find it now. I need to find this shit. Oh God.
Hey, this guy's bugging.
No, bro. I swear I seen that, fam. Cause me and Adrian were talking about it, bro.
Where they said who said that?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. According to Ryuma, had many legends, countless fights. He blackened his blade. He had many legends. He was known worldwide for slaying a dragon in a single strike over the flower capital. The feat immortalized him, and after he died, he became to be worshipped as a god of the blade. Damn.
I don't think
Okay.
there's nothing in there about him and Nika, bro. I'm with you. Unless I'm honestly just tripping right now, I just don't remember. But I don't even remember them being mentioned in the same sentence.
I don't know, bro. I swear, the agent was talking to me about it somewhere, bro. Swear they were saying it, fam. Oh, okay. It probably wasn't Nika then. It was probably Joy Boy. I think it was Joy Boy, like specifically.
They were mentioned in the same sentence.
Yeah.
What did they say?
Ryuma, Rival, Joy Boy. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, let me go. Hold on. I'm going to the thing right now. See, a citizen of Wano compared Joy Boy to Ryuma and called him his rival.
But like my thing is this: how would they have known
I don't
if
know, bro.
Joy Boy was
History,
in the
fam.
void? If Joy Boy was in the void history and that was hidden, and there's only select few people that can even read the poneglyphs to say that. Why would a random citizen? I don't know. I need to see like the actual manga page or whatever that says like the city where the citizen says it, because I don't know. That
Okay, okay,
sound
okay.
that
Let me
sounded
see.
fishy.
Let me see. Rival Joy Boy chapter. I'm trying to see if I find the chapter. AP. Hmm. Who was Joy Boy's main rival? Okay, yeah, this is hard to find. Can I find it? Is it here? Okay, hold on. Let's see. No, that's not it. Okay, so it says reminder that Joy Boy and Ryuma are equals. Man said I would have loved to see him in person. His heroism rivals the legendary God of the Blade. I heard he's no longer in the country. He's apparently a warrior known as Joy Boy. Does anyone know anything about the man who took down Kaido? Also, it's at the end, fam. So the end of the fight with Kaido and Luffy when they finished it,
Yeah, they're talking
they're
about
talking
Luffy.
about Luffy, and I guess they were
That's
calling, imagine calling Luffy Joy Boy, right?
yeah.
And imagine saying that Ryuma rivaled a man like Joy Boy.
That's isn't that kind of shitty then? Because then Luffy still got more growth. A lot. We expected a lot more growth instead
Okay,
of
but so
everybody
that
just
means
comparing.
I get that though. If Luffy has that more, way more growth, that means Zoro has the same amount of growth as Luffy.
But they're not saying Ryuma rivaled the ancient Joy Boy in his prime. They're saying that Ryuma rivaled this current Luffy. That's two different things.
Nah, they're saying Ryuma rivaled Joy Boy, fam. We're talking about
Yeah, but
ancient Joy
they're
Boy.
talking about Luffy though.
They're not talking about Luffy, fam. They're talking about Joy Boy.
Yeah, but they're talking about Luffy, no?
No, but they're
How
talking about
how would
Luffy.
they know about the old Joy Boy? Aren't they when they're referencing Joy Boy? Aren't they referring to Luffy? They're not talking about. We don't even know who the actual Joy Boy is. That's just a title for all
Let's
we know.
see. I would love to see him in person. The rivals are legendary. I heard he's no longer in the country. A premier warrior known as Joy Boy. Yeah. No, see, but you said he's apparently a warrior known as Joy Boy, and then the man says, "Oh no, no, hold on." It goes like this. I'm reading it the wrong way. I'm toast. I said, "Does anyone know anything about the man who took down Kaido? He's apparently a warrior known as Joy Boy.
Yeah,
I heard
bro,
he's no longer in the
brother,
country. I would have loved to see him in person. Heroes and
brother.
rivals, the
You're
legendaries.
taking you're
Yeah,
taking that out of context. They said the
yeah,
warrior who
yeah, yeah,
defeated
yeah.
Kaido. That's specifically
I
Luffy.
took it out of context. I took it out of context. You're right.
If Ryuma is at this current Luffy level and Zoro gets there, okay, then Zoro will be basically Yonko level. I'm okay with that. But for him to rival Luffy, I don't think that Luffy right now could beat the previous Joy Boy. Luffy has to surpass that Joy Boy. Remember, not just be the same strength as the old one. He has to basically be stronger to win this time. You know.
No, I get that. Come on, I need to find. Nah, there's definitely some shit where it shows, bro. No cap. Okay, I said this. Building another shrine. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So yeah, he guess he just rivaled Luffy.
That's nah, that, but that's impressive. Don't even take it as like that is impressive. If Zoro can reach that type of potential to rival Luffy, because you gotta remember, I get Zoro got his one attack in and he cut Luffy. Luffy did have his breaks, but there was a point where Luffy was on that roof before he got Gear 5, just squabbling in his base form. You know?
Yeah.
That's mod to think. When you think about
But
that, you
Zoro
think
was
of that.
squabbling too, fam. If Zoro didn't have to take a lot of those hits in the beginning, he could have squabbled Kaido for a little bit longer, fam.
I don't think Zoro's there. I honestly don't. I think eventually he'll get there. I don't think Zoro was strong enough to squabble like
Like,
at all.
okay, I don't think he's strong enough to squabble for as long as Luffy, but I feel like if he came up there and fought Kaido,
I don't think
like,
more than 30 seconds.
you don't
I
think more
think
than
Zoro.
30 seconds, Key?
I think Zoro is good enough to do the Astra and use Conquerors, but he can't like maintain that. He only used that in spurts for like single attacks. Luffy and Kaido during their fight, the whole time they're using Conquerors, right? Advanced Conquerors. It wasn't like they were doing one punch Advanced
Yeah, that's
Conquerors
true,
with
because he
Zoro.
hasn't learned it, though. He hasn't learned it like that to
That's what I'm
conquer,
saying.
yeah.
I don't think Zoro's at that
Yeah,
point, bro.
not yet. Yeah, you're right. I agree. I agree on that one still.
Just one of them ones. I don't know. Eventually he'll get there though, but I don't think he'll ever rival.
Yo,
I think the rivalry will be between him and Sanji. I think
nah,
him and
fam.
Sanji will be the rivals. I don't think Luffy ever is gonna rival these two.
Nah. I think Zoro might rival Luffy if anything still. 100%.
It wouldn't make sense story wise. I'm gonna be
Why
honest.
wouldn't it make sense?
Because bro, let's be honest, bro.
Luffy's goaded, fam, but
They've been setting up a Zoro Sanji rivalry for the whole time, Dimitri. You gotta add context when you say these things, right? Why would it make sense that since freaking before Alabasta? What was
yeah.
that arc with the freaking Giants? That's before Alabasta, bro. We had a Zoro Sanji rivalry. Till this day, that's still going on. But the final thing is gonna end with Luffy and Zoro rivaling. It don't
Okay,
make
but
sense to me.
their rivalry is strictly over like
Strength,
not strength, bro. Just like
bro.
left hand man and right hand man, fam. So say
Strength. They're trying to be a number one. Listen, they ain't trying to become left hand man or right hand man by cooking better or seeing who can cut things. No, they're strictly about strength. Who's stronger? Who's more capable in battle? Why do you think they fight each other all the time? They're not having a cooking competition to see who's the left hand man or the right
like
hand man.
I don't know, man. I felt like Zoro was definitely rival, fam. And even when like in the early stages on Sabaody, fam, like when they were showing like all like the worst generation niggas, fam. Zoro was the only man from a man's crew who was like a second, like a right hand man who was in that top 10.
Yeah,
You know?
That's because Zoro is Luffy's right hand, but Luffy's gonna be a league above, and Zoro and Sanji are gonna be
Okay,
like
but fam, but in that whole group they had Kid, Law, Luffy, and all the rest of like the captains for
it
like
was all captain. Yeah,
it
Zoro.
was
I
all
get what you're
captain. But
saying.
Zoro was there. Zoro was their captain.
Yeah, but that's because Zoro, like, put it this way. This is
That's
how
cause
we
he's
view it.
that nigga. He's that nigga, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just think we view it differently. I view it that Zoro is gonna, okay, at the end, right?
Mm.
How I picture it when Luffy's final crew, Zoro and Sanji are gonna be Yonko level. So they made the class. Same way with like Rayleigh. I think Rayleigh's Yonko level, but he's the right hand man, right?
But
I
so
think Zo- I
so
think
you don't
Zoro will
think
be stronger than Sanji, but I just think that they're gonna be closer to each other than compared to Zoro is close to Luffy. I
okay,
think
so
Sanji and Zoro will be closer, you know?
you think that like Rayleigh and Roger weren't close.
Now, like I would say, Luffy can't one shot. I don't think Luffy will ever be able just to one. Like if Luffy had to fight Zoro in them, I think it's gonna be a tough fight. Like you know, no matter if you had to fight Zoro or Sanji, like I think it's gonna be a tough fight. But I'm just saying, if we had to say who's gonna win, I think
Luffy's
it's a
good.
lot
Luffy
closer.
might win, most
But I
definite.
think it's a lot closer with Zoro and Sanji. I don't think it's close like that. Like I feel like Luffy could solidly win.
Okay, so in a fight,
Even right
no.
now, like
So
I don't know.
in a fight with Rayleigh and Roger, fam, do you think that it would have been like a
I
close
think
fight, or do you think
I think
Roger's
Roger
washing him?
clearly wins. I think Roger clearly wins. Not washing. Like, see, that's the thing. I don't agree with washing, but I think Roger clearly wins. So we'll be like, okay, yeah, Roger's definitely stronger. Rayleigh's on par. Let's say Roger at 100%, right? Trying to
Mm.
like he's bugged out, trying to kill Rayleigh. He's at that point. I think it would take him 90% of his strength to beat Rayleigh, if I'm guessing. So 90's not, that's most of his strength, but I just think that there's another level, that final push, I don't think that Rayleigh can hang with that. And I think that, let's say with Zoro and Sanji, if it takes Luffy 90% of his strength to beat Zoro at the like final Zoro, I think it would. I think it would take him like 89% of his strength to beat Sanji. I ain't gonna hold you. I think them niggas are close. Them niggas are gonna be like super close. That's what they're meant to be, the left and right hand, you know.
Yeah.
Cause listen, I don't think Sanji's done either. I know we gassing Zoro and everyone else, but I don't think Sanji's potential stops here. Especially with this fire and like someone like Vegapunk being able to explain his body and like what the things he could do, and him
Hmm.
learning also the like. I think it's gonna be at by the time we get to the end. I've been saying this for a while. I could be bugged out. I could be way off, but by the end, I think Luffy is gonna be Joy Boy level where he's just gonna be disgustingly like it's gonna be ridiculous how good this guy is.
Mm.
Then I feel like it's gonna be Zoro and Sanji are basically gonna be like their own Yonkos. Like, if they want to leave the crew, they could basically damn near be their own fucking Yonkos. I feel like Jinbei is gonna be like first commander. Yeah, or like one of the higher first commanders. And then if
Mm.
Yamato comes back, I feel like she's gonna be another first commander. And I damn near think Frankie may not first commander, but he'll be like Topi Roppo. Him, Usopp, Brook, they'll end up being like the Topi Roppo, but stronger. I don't want to say they're same strength. Them niggas are kind of weak. But like just in the
Yeah.
Straw Hats ranking, you know.
Yeah.
I think everyone on the crew's gonna be disgusting by the end, but I just think Luffy's gonna be at a level where it's like he's just disgusting. Like can't no one could no one fuck with him if they wanted to. Well, it's the same with Zoro because I think Zoro's gonna be like stronger than Mihawk, and Mihawk's at the point right now where Mihawk. Let's be honest, the niggas with bugging them, but Mihawk is a Yonko on his dolos.
Yeah.
Him on his
Mihawk's
little
bounty is
dingy
mods.
boat by himself, he's a Yonko, you know.
Hmm.
I think Zoro's gonna be like that for sure, and like Zoro's gonna pass him. So let's say what Mihawk got what uh, what was his
Okay, so
Hidambi?
if Zoro surpasses Mihawk, and Mihawk and Shanks are on the same level, and Shanks is kind of like a Roger.
No, I disagree with you on that.
So okay, so do you think Shanks is the same Shanks as Roger, like that Roger used to be?
I'm not 100% sure about that, but I can agree with you. I'll go with it. Yeah. And I think Luffy's gonna topple that shit. And it's Luffy's gonna be something. Luffy's not gonna be Roger's strength. He's gonna be Joy Boy's strength.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
think there's just a
more. Yeah.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to say Zoro and Sanji and them become like that type of strength, then by the like very end, I'll give you that. I think those guys have potential. Or even if you think Zoro gets it, but Sanji's a little bit below Zoro, I'm cool with that. This thing, Luffy and them niggas, something different.
I get it. I get it. That's a mud one still. I want to see how that goes at the end round. Fuck.
MMI,
Yeah,
we
me too. I
expect
can't even
the
lie.
unexpected. I think we can handle that.
Shit. Questions? What else? I don't mind freestyling.
You have more questions?
Oh, I had one more, and it was does okay. You know how Zoro has the well, not Zoro, but you know how Luffy has the voice of all things, right?
Yeah, that shit's OP, fam. I feel like there's something up with that, but
Yeah, for sure. Nah, that's gonna be like, see, if Luffy can master that or learn something involved in that, that's gonna be ridiculous.
yeah, bro. Cause he's talking to Momonosuke, which is fucking crazy.
Well,
And Momonosuke can
Momonosuke
see exactly what
Momonosuke
that nigga's
has it
doing.
too, though.
Yeah, Momonosuke seeing exactly what that nigga's doing, which is fucked.
So the question I had was, do you think that not? Do you think that Zoro has a form of the voice of all things? I mean, same way we talk about the different observation hockeys or different ways they use it. It
Mm,
has like it's like the same branch but different forms. When Zoro was saying that he can hear the voice of the things that he cuts, because that's what he said when he cut the steel guy.
yeah.
I can hear the voices, or I can hear the steel, or I can hear anything he wants to cut. Right?
Mm,
Do you think that that's a form of the voice of all things? Maybe a different form. Maybe not. Like maybe that's the form Ryuma had. It may not be the one Luffy had, but
Mm.
He can hear everything.
Mm. It could be a form, but I doubt it. I
So what do you
doubt it.
think that is then? I kind of want to get into
I
that.
think that's just like it comes with like mastery of like like the sword, like like once you master the sword, there's certain shit that you can like you be able to like achieve and like hear when it comes to
But
like like
you don't think that's
the
hockey though?
Chingans.
Like, listen, I get what
Mm.
you're saying with sword, but let's say there was a swordsman who was nasty as Mihawk, but he had zero hockey. I don't think you'd be able to do any of the like. I did like the sword mastery. There's like that can get you so far, but I honestly think that hockey is gonna play a big factor in all these disgusting guys. Like me, like I'm gonna be honest with Mihawk. If Zoro got this advanced conquerors, it's almost kind of confirmed that Mihawk got it. You know, like
Yeah.
I doubt that Mihawk's not gonna have advanced conquerors. So it's like, what do you think that is? Do you think it has something to do with hockey? Is that maybe the reason why Mihawk saw potential in Zoro from the start? Because he seen
Mm.
Zoro had the potential to do that.
That's fucked. That's fucked. I
I don't
don't know.
know. I just, yeah.
I don't
Because
know.
that for that very first fight that they had, I forget what Zoro. Zoro did some move. I think it might have been his last move. Where Mihawk's eyes look like what the like. How does he know that? Or like,
Mhm.
he clearly was way weaker than Mihawk. No matter what move he did, Mihawk
Yeah.
shook. But he did something to where Mihawk is like, I don't know if Mihawk maybe seen like, okay, he has potential for hockey, or he's seen that okay, this guy might have a little bit. I don't know, because Zoro
I
got a
feel
lot
like
of stuff that makes me think he had a hockey from early on. I think
yeah. I feel like yeah. Mihawk definitely probably saw some shit where he was like, damn, like this nigga's probably better than me. Like he could actually become better than me. And the fact that he can use like Mihawk can use Future Sight, if Zoro was able to fucking do that to show mans what could happen before they even tried shit, oh my gosh, that's a problem, Key. Problem.
that would be a problem.
It's actually bad still.
And see, Zoro has to get something like that. Now I'm thinking about it. I said Usopp was gonna get something like that, but I just want Usopp to get all observation. I want Usopp to be the observation
Yeah,
hockey
observation
god.
God. Yeah, it is.
Bun armament and bun conquerors, but just make him the observation like god. But
Hmm.
with Zoro, he kind of has to get some type of future stuff like that.
He has to. He has to, bro.
Well, that's the thing. Do you think Ryuma had it? Because Ryuma was a one-eyed swordsman and shit.
And same
Nigga,
thing with Zoro.
you know?
Yeah, I think so. I think so, 100%. There's no way they could, like, they couldn't.
Okay, so let me ask you this. And you know what's crazy? I got something to talk to you about after, actually.
That's
But
it.
let me ask you this. In terms of strength, is Mihawk stronger than Prime Odin?
In terms of strength, is Mihawk stronger than Prime Odin? Yes.
Because Mihawk was labeled the strongest swordsman in the world. Well, so you think Mihawk is strong? So okay, that's interesting to me. Because you felt that Prime Odin maybe not could beat Kaido, but he could probably, let's say Kaido had 100% HP. I think Odin could at least get to 50, take him down to
Yeah.
50. Well, how far do you think Mihawk could go? Because Mihawk has been the strongest swordsman for like 20 years straight, and Odin was alive. And Odin, look what Odin could do to Kaido. So how far, like
Mm.
how close to Kaido is Mihawk?
How close to Kaido is Mihawk? Damn, I feel like if anything, Mihawk's like Shanks level, fam. To be
Mm.
honest.
Above, close, or below? Or you think it's like so
Uh,
close you couldn't tell?
I feel like as of now, it's so close that you probably can't tell. But back in the day, when Shanks had two arms, it was like you can tell that nigga Shanks was stronger, like 100%.
What kind of margin? Like you saying like way short? Like, oh, it's obvious. Or like
Okay, so like I would say like what type of margin? Let's see. I would say like fuck. It's kind of hard to. I'm trying to think of two people that I can kind of mix together and be like, oh yeah, like okay, perfect, perfect. Jordan Kobe, like that.
that's true.
Cause
But
Jordan,
Jordan was clearly better though.
Jordan was clearly better, but Kobe was like damn near like right there.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
So I feel like it was like that.
Okay, okay, that's fair. So how do you think Mihawk beat him then?
Mihawk beat Shanks.
Yeah, in their legendary duel that Shanks lost,
Yeah.
how do you think that Mihawk beat him if Shanks got the edge?
Mm,
Cause Shanks might have not had the hockey and stuff he got now. I'm open to believing that.
yeah. I think I don't know. It's either just like Shanks slipped up or some shit, and then Mihawk got like a little upper hand on him, and it was kind of fucked. He just took that L, or probably Shanks just let the man take the dub.
I don't think at that point there's no letting. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it could have been, could have been. Yeah, but I think yeah, fucking Mihawk and Shanks were definitely close, but Shanks was definitely more powerful. Cause they talk about it. Like Mihawk's like, I don't want to fight you no more just since you don't have a fucking next arm. Like fuck.
Okay, so let
So
me so
they're
let me
par.
let me let me ask you this then. What do you think about Sanji's mom? And the reason why I'm bringing that up because we're talking about Shanks right now and how strong he potentially is.
Mm,
Do you think that there could be a connection with? Because we don't really know too much about Shanks' family, but
mm.
what we do know is that Shanks has some ability where he can light his devil fruit on fire. The same, or not? I said devil fruit. I'm sorry. Where he can light his sword on fire, almost the same way as Sanji, like as where it comes out of nowhere and it's a lot of fire. It's not like a small or like you remember
I
Kinemon
see.
using
But I
fire
think
beam
he
but
ate a
like just
devil
around his
fruit,
blade.
fam. I think Shanks' sword ate a devil fruit. And plus Shanks,
Yeah,
I swear
but
Shanks' sword is one of like the legendary swords.
it is for sure. But like we never seen a sword eat like outside of a like we never seen an inanimate object eat any devil fruit outside of a zone.
Mm,
We never seen a sword eat a low gear, eat a pyramid. We just haven't seen that. But we've seen plenty of weapons eat zones. But now we learn okay, well zones have a will. The animal spirit or whatever is still alive, so it's possible to do that, right?
mm.
I'm more so saying with Shanks, I don't know. And what devil fruit would that be? The fire fruit, because there already is a Thabo has that. But Shanks can literally just light his sword on fire like how Sanji can. Like that same type of flame just out of nowhere. Do you think there could
Damn.
be some kind of connection where we're kind of getting thrown off because Queen is making it seem like he's a Lunarian, but maybe there's another blood tie with Sanji that we don't
Nah,
know because of
I
the mom.
honestly think I honestly think that Shanks like there's no blood tie between them. I feel like
It may not be directly them, but it may be like almost like a clan thing where like
nah,
Zoro's
fam.
not directly connected to Momonosuke and them, but his lineage is connected to Wano. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like Zoro's not Odin's family. Like it's not that, but his peoples are from Wano, so he has certain things.
yeah,
I'm saying, do you think that's possible with Sanji? Not that him and Shanks are like cousins or some shit, but
yeah,
like they're almost from. Because I don't know how else do you explain Sanji and Shanks' flame? Now Luffy, we can kind of get away with okay, he's a sun god, so he can bring fire. He's a sun god, you know.
mm.
But them two niggas is the only two niggas that can make flames pop up from their body, and that there's no explanation. And the flames can get stronger too. That's something that
Because
like we haven't seen.
so for Shanks, his territory is the Red Line. On top of the Red Line, and on top of the Red Line, that's where the Lunarians used to live. So from
How's that
Shanks, I
Shanks
think,
territory? I thought that was a freaking celestial government territory.
oh, that's Marie Joie.
Yeah, you're tripping.
Oh shit, I thought the Red Line
Shanks
was
is
his territory.
nah. We don't know his territory yet, but people assume it's gonna be Elbaf, right?
Assume, but I doubt it's Elbaf, bro. To be honest, I don't know, bro. For me personally, like I don't think Shanks and Sanji have nothing like that's like closely relation like that. In
I'm
any
not even
sense,
saying
not
relation.
close, but
I'm
like
just saying the ability.
like
I'm not even
yeah,
saying related at all. I'm just specifically talking about the ability to manifest fire because we haven't seen no one else do that. Them the only two niggas that can bring fire and shit. Sanji, and the crazy part about like Drips is that this nigga Sanji's flame is getting hotter as his hockey grows. That's not
yeah,
like
yeah,
King. We did not see King do that, and I'm sure King had really really strong hockey.
yeah.
but King just had fire, like he's Lunarian. Sanji's fire is growing stronger every time his hockey grows, his fire is growing. So it's like that has to be some type of ability that's not connected to like
I feel like it's just because
identity.
of. I feel like it's because of like the pills his mom was taking at the time. Cause I don't know if I think she stopped taking those pills when she had Sanji, right? So it
No,
probably
but
just affected her body, fam, in a different way. So when Sanji was born, it kind of just like there was like some effect that happened off of that.
well, she stopped taking the pills because she didn't want him to be
Be like them.
But that's the thing. What she did work because he wasn't like them.
Yeah, it did work, but it worked to like the point where like I feel like she still had like it in her system. Even though she stopped taking the pills, she still had some of it in her system. So Sanji probably didn't get the full effect. He probably is like close to 100% human, but he does have a little bit of like,
You
their
think
type of powers that he
you
got.
think Lunaria? Is that
I
what you're
don't think
saying?
Lunarian,
I don't either.
but I don't know what it is, bro. I really like I'm clueless on what Sanji's power could be. I think that Shanks is related to fucking to Ace.
Nah, because then that means he'd be related to Roger. Nah, I disagree with that.
No, no, I don't think, but I think he's related to Ace off of Ace's mom's side, not Roger's side.
Oh,
I think that Shanks' name is Porcus D. Shanks, 100%. But we don't know Shanks' full name.
that's
And
true.
they kind of like, when it comes to like their hairstyle, the Aces and Shanks, it's kind of close in a little way. And they kind of have like the same like head structure type shape. I feel like they're related in some way, bro. Honestly, I feel like Ace's mom is Shanks' sister, fam, and Shanks was the little bro at that time. So I feel like if anything, what's his name? Roger seen Shanks' sister, had a youth with her, but knew that like, oh yeah, like Shanks can't be around her because like she was like, trying to like have Ace at the time, and like, everything was kind of going and spooky. So a man like Roger took Shanks under his wing, kind of training him so he could become stronger and shit, kind of protect himself for when, Roger's gone
I get that. I just don't think
type shit.
I don't think there's no relation. If it was through the mom, it would be. I don't know. That'd just be a weird twist. I can't even lie.
I think
Because
they're
the whole
related through the
time
mom.
Shanks is related to. Because then it would make less sense why he didn't pull up to Marineford earlier.
Because Shanks he has a different type of agenda right now, fam. When it comes to him and like the world government.
Yeah, that's true. But you're basically saying that's literally his family. He let his family die. That whole part where Shanks was telling Luffy, like, oh yeah, when it comes to my friends and my family, like, he doesn't care if niggas bother him or spit on him or do whatever. But when it comes to his friends and family, he don't play. Wouldn't it make sense that he let Ace get backdoored, man? Wouldn't it
But
make sense that
fam,
he wouldn't go fend that with Blackbeard, especially that he already has beef with Blackbeard?
it's just I feel like his strategy, bro. It's like, yeah, I get that, but in the moment it was just like, bro,
Do you
a
think Shanks
sacrifice
would let?
had to be making, fam. I'm not
I
making
don't
a
think
sacrifice
Shanks
had
is
to be
type of
taken,
nigga
bro.
that he would let someone that's he cares about die for a strategy.
But he doesn't
I
really know
I don't
Ace
think
like
that's
that. Ace
Shanks.
doesn't really know him like that.
They met though.
They've met like once, but it wasn't nothing crazy, fam. And then Shanks came onto the boat and was like, "Yo, like you sending out Ace was not a good idea." Da 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 to Whitebeard, fam. Like why would he say that? Because he fought Blackbeard. And he knew how Blackbeard was going in, fam.
I don't see the Ace connection coming out of nowhere because I can't even lie. I think Shanks' family is gonna be something be involved in It's gonna be something that we're not gonna expect, like celestial dragons or
I don't know. Could Shanks be Celestial?
possibly something, and possibly and like, and this is what I'm saying about Sanji. Honestly, if Shanks is celestial dragon, right? I could honestly see a thing where Sanji is too. The whole idea that Sanji was Mr. Prince and that was his jokey thing, but then we come to find out, oh, this nigga really is a prince.
Yeah, probably. No cap. He's not. Sanji, I can 100% agree he's Celestial.
I can see that
Possibly
for
Celestial.
sure.
Yeah.
Especially him. I remember Sanji saying like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be the biggest problem for the Marines." Now it might have just been nothing, but I could imagine him actually being the biggest issue because he's part celestial. Once it like imagine that gets spread out to the world, that creates a huge issue for them because now they can't openly attack him. You know,
Yeah.
they'd have to do low key some grimy stuff, which you know they'll do that for sure. They'll pack him up if they well, they'll try to. But I don't know.
Mm. I don't think so. I don't think Sanji Celeste, bro. Actually, he could be just because the fact that they were able to change his wanted poster to alive, only alive.
That's
They
what I'm
might
saying.
might as well
Or
be
his mom.
Celestials though.
It
Yeah.
may not be Judge. It may be his mom. And this is what I'm saying. Okay, let's say even if it's not connected to Shanks, I feel like a part of Sanji lighting his leg on fire is not gonna involve Lunarian or Judge's I think it's gonna be something involving the mother and her family
Yeah.
because we haven't learned about that. You know,
Yeah. Nothing about that. But I don't know. Like I don't think they would bring back possibly
it's
would
not
actually.
bring back. I just think they're just gonna explain. Sanji will just find out that it's his family on that side. Like, cause yeah, I remember the mom and Judge they didn't have a good relationship. But for some reason, Judge was adamant about marrying or having kids with this specific woman. Now, it might be to achieve a goal. What if he knew
So
that? Okay,
is
her
she
bloodline.
popular Lunarian?
No, no, not. Bro, I'm not saying she's Lunarian at all. I'm just saying that she had like One Piece is full of so many different types of people
Mm.
and so many different like races of people. Some that get erased from history.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying she may be specifically a part of something that I don't know, cause why? Like, I don't know why her. Like, real talk. This girl was fighting Judge not to have babies. She was trying to make none of her kids come out supernatural. Why wouldn't Judge just take a woman who's another scientist who would agree to do this and like you know? Why did he specifically fight so hard and force her to have the kids? I think there's something behind that.
Mhm.
They may not have given us early, but it just wouldn't like. I'm just saying logically. Maybe Oda just he's forgot about that shit and just it really don't mean nothing, you know.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It just wouldn't make sense to me. But it would make sense if that she was from a certain bloodline or she had something special about her.
Yeah, she definitely did. Cause yeah, he wouldn't just keep her hostage and keep her there having bear youths.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
just thinking like, yo, Judge 100% could have just got some like anyone. And why did she have to have all three kids? She couldn't just have one?
Yeah.
And then you find another girl like there was something to that.
No, I agree. I get that. Let me go search this up. Cause I swear they explains how Sanji can light his foot on fire in the manga.
Like he said it's his passion. He says my burning passion.
Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sanji's a freakazoid ass nigga,
yeah.
man. I know Sanji suck toes and I
No,
know he's
most
a
definitely, yeah.
freakazoid.
That
I ain't
nigga
gonna
Sanji
lie.
do anything, fam.
Yeah, this guy, bro. Loki, that's why Zoro ain't even mad that Zoro just feels way with Sanji because he knows, damn, but that's my brother, but god damn,
No,
freaky ass nigga, man. Embarrassing still.
no cap. He
Yeah,
actually is an embarrassing ass nigga, bro.
yeah, like, and it's crazy because he's such a good like the nigga Sanji's such a good friend and he'll ride out for you. He will sacrifice. Like he's a solid ass person, but man, once you get around the bitches, he's one of them niggas you just can't bring him around no feet at all.
That ass.
Nigga on the first date having nosebleeds and trying to cook. Let me. You hungry? And like,
You
fuck, man,
know?
relax, Sanji. Shit.
Two ODs though. Yeah, it says burning passion. That's tough.
Like, but some saying, Jimichi, what if that is something involving like his mom? That, oh yeah, his mom's from this
Could be.
tribe. They
Could
got
be.
certain hockey. So for him, it really is burning passion. Or that's his explanation of it. But
Mm-hmm.
same thing with Luffy, man. Luffy don't know what the fuck is devil. You don't know what Gear 5 is. He nigga ain't got no explanation for that shit. He's just doing it.
That ass.
So
But yeah, Luffy's just a weirdo, fam.
they're all weirdos. If we keep it 100, every single nigga on the Luffy's whole crew is a squad full of weirdo niggas, and they come together and they do some amazing shit. But
That
hey,
ass.
man, that's a lot of success. I ain't gonna lie to Dimitri or Drips. That's a lot of I feel like successful people in groups.
Yeah,
There's
fam. That
always
ass.
some weird little kinks in it. Like I don't think no one is ever like
Yeah, man, just saying you're the man's Lunarian, fam. I was looking at shit online.
that's what I'm saying.
So wow,
But
that's highly doubtful.
my only thing with the Lunarian thing is that we did not see King change his or make his like we didn't for one we didn't see King need Hockey to use the fire, and we didn't see him advance the Hockey or advance the his Hockey so much that his fire changed color. Because Sanji even says like in the chapter like I forget I think the one where he first used the John Ifrit Jambe, he says that if my Hockey didn't grow stronger, the fire would burn my leg. So is the fire something that Sanji already had? Well, yeah, because he used it before he used the fire before he had Hockey.
Yeah,
What am I talking about?
but how did he attain the fire?
Listen, Big Mom said that she was missing a couple of races off her island. There might just be other like Sanji might legit be a race where a race of humans that can light their bodies on fire.
Okay, but that's
Even stuff.
Lunarians, bro. That's Lunarians, legit.
No, but Lunarians, the fire comes from their back though.
No, okay, anywhere, fam. I guess King just does it from his back though.
Nah, but he can't turn out the fire on his back though.
But he can ignite himself.
He can ignite other parts of his body. So I'm not disagreeing with that. But what I'm saying is that the the fire on his back, that shit never went out. From even like taking it even before he was fighting people. Like let's say when we first seen the arc when they were introducing like who Kaido's people are. So there was no fighting. King still had the fire on his back. Sanji's not like that. Sanji's fire only activates like basically on command. When Sanji needs a fire kick, where he feels like
Mm,
he wants to kick the shit out of someone, then the fire comes. It doesn't just stay up 24/7. You know. That seems like a different ability. And the color thing, like King was Lunarian his whole life. He's a
mm,
Yonko commander. You tell me that Sanji could just upgrade to the second level and King never did that ever? I don't know. That would make sense to me.
yeah. Man said Vegapunk is Sanji's mom. What? Yeah, what
No, no,
about?
no. I see man just saying. Remember when Lilith pulled up?
Yeah.
A man was saying that Sanji's mom might have been like a, or Vegapunk might have known Sanji's mom because Lilith looks just like Sanji's mom.
Mm, but Sanji seen it. He didn't say nothing. He definitely would have seen some shit.
Yeah, but like he may not have noticed it looks like because he seen his mom when she's a little bit older. Like they were saying it looks like a younger version of his mom, similar. Okay, and my
Mm,
thing was I wonder if because Vegapunk knew Judge and them. I wonder if Vegapunk knew like knew her because she seemed like she was a nice woman. You know,
mm.
do you think it's possible that Vegapunk maybe knew her and he was like, okay, you know what? I Judge basically fucked this woman over, so maybe he had some type of connection to her.
A lot.
She might have legit been a lab assistant for all of them or been a part of it.
Yeah.
Or even like the cover page we had recently where it showed like the Mads group and there was a lady in the background
Yeah.
with her back turned. People were saying that that was Stussy. That's why she knows so much about the island. But for
Stussy,
all we know,
Stussy.
that could be Sanji's mom. What if Sanji's mom was a scientist too on Mads?
I mean, mod.
That's what I'm saying. Or maybe she was experimented on by judging them. I don't know. Can't say. You can't say, but
Yeah, you never know, fam.
I just know Sanji's power does not make sense. That don't seem like Lunarian to me. Because even like remember with King when he because he was Lunarian, if he turned his fire on, I think he was fast, and if he turned it off, or like he was slow, but he was super durable, right?
Mm.
Sanji is fast with his fire on or off. If he's using John or Diablo Jambe or he's not using it, that nigga's still quick.
So
So I
Sanji
think,
just inherits all, like, he inherits everything from his brothers then. Because he has the fire like his first brother, he's quick like his second brother, and he's durable like his third brother.
well, I think they're all durable though, aren't they?
Nah,
They all have
fam.
that. Nah, they were because remember they all had that was the thing why they call Sanji a failure because they all had the exoskeleton activated from kids, so they already had the extra strength and durability. Sanji was the only one that his shit did not activate.
So I guess the suit activated it for him.
That's what I was thinking. I think. Want me to keep it 100 with you? I think Judge
Yes.
was on some hater shit. He seen that this nigga Sanji and Luffy were doing their thug dizzle, so he gave the nigga the raid candy. Be like, you know what? This is my way of saying sorry. But he low key knew like it might activate his powers, meaning he's really
Yeah.
strong. And actually, you know what? Judge might have peeped it like, yo, the shit with his mom worked, or the shit. I'm gonna stop saying it because that's a guess. But yo, Judge
No,
might
this
have been
this
like,
it.
yo,
Fuck it.
but like the reason why Judge wanted them to have powers, whatever, right?
Yeah.
I think it's something to do with that. Judge basically he chose her to be the mom because she had some innate powers, but the fact that Judge altered the kid's body before they were born, it made it so that they basically lost the ability to do it. Sanji was born with the actual powers with the hockey because he
Hmm.
remember his shit didn't work.
Yeah.
But then Judge gave that nigga the raid suit, and then all of a sudden his powers started working on top of the other powers.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like I'm wondering if Judge seen Sanji and Whole Cake, he's seen the fire lag, and he's like, yo, he might have got the mom's power. I wonder if I can give him like the raid suit, where I
Yeah.
can activate the other ones.
Other
Like,
powers. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because Judge is a sneaky motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Nigga sneaky.
Fuck still. Possibly that could be true. So his mom's probably Lunarian then, if anything.
I don't
Low
know if it's
key,
Lunarian.
like no, it has to be. There's no way the man can just light his leg on fire for no reason, and there's no explanation for that. But Lunarian, cause they're the only niggas who
Because his
can light
mom
their
ain't
body
have
on
black
fire.
wings, and Sanji wasn't born with black wings. That would
Okay,
make sense.
just because she didn't have black wings doesn't mean
Nah,
she
that
could
doesn't
should be
make sense.
Lunarian fan. There could be this, what do you call it, defectives. She probably just a defective Lunarian, but she was still Lunarian.
Yeah, that would make sense to me.
She just
Cause
came out with basically like some type of disability.
that only wouldn't make sense.
You so say like she came with a
Nah,
disability to
nigga,
not have
no.
wings, fam.
I don't think Oda's master plan is that, you know what? Sanji was a Lunarian, but his mom had disabilities, so he had disabilities too. That's why he don't got the wings.
Nah, fam. Nah, listen. She listen. She had disabilities, so she lost her wings, fam. When she was a baby, like she never had like wings growing up, right? And then I guess that's what made her special to Teach. She didn't have
That-
wings, but she's still a Lunarian, fam. So that's why Teach took her in, and then he was giving her the pills to make all their kids like like extra superpowerish, fam. But then she stopped taking the pills because she wanted Sanji to be just a regular like human, da 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 da.
Like, I don't think disabilities have
No,
nothing to do with it.
no, but like you're saying she should have wings, fam. How would this made her lose her wings, fam?
I'm not saying I'm saying she's not a Lunarian. I'm saying it's something completely different.
But what completely different could there be, fam?
You know my theory is the same thing as Shanks. Until we get a reason, or until that like Oda actually says, okay, Shanks' sword has a devil fruit. Someone has to explain how in Film Red that nigga can literally do the same thing as Sanji and just make this hot ass flame on his sword for no reason. And
See,
he can
but
make it grow like Sanji. Like
was
the only
that
other
part
person we've seen
was
power.
that part canon or not?
Yeah, the movie's canon.
Say what always canon. That's
So
crazy.
but that's what I'm saying. What like, and remember this movie wasn't like I think it's one of the only canon movies.
Mm.
I don't think none of the other movies are canon. But it's just one of those ones like I don't know. There gotta be some like there gotta be some reasoning behind how Shanks can make this random. Like his flame is red though. It's not like Sanji's, right?
Mm.
But who knows? Shanks could have mastered it. Shanks has master levels of hockey. So what if his flame is at its potentials, right?
Mm.
And Sanji, he has a dream for the all blue. So okay, his flame is gonna be blue. But I just wonder if that's a specific thing where Shanks, we don't know Shanks' family. They've been hiding who his family is or where
Mm.
he's from at least. Bun Shanks' specific family. The island that Shanks is from, we don't even know where he was born on, where he's from. We just know he was found in the treasure chest by Roger and them niggas randomly. Why was he hidden? Was he a special race too?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
It may not be a special race where like they're Lunarians, but it may be something where they're not durable. Okay, Lunarians have the black wings. They have the flames on their back that can make them go faster, and then they can take it off and be more durable.
Mm.
Sanji, I just think Sanji naturally does not have the durability or the speed. I think the speed he has is personally his natural speed, but the fire he has, there's no explaining that because King did not once say, "Yo, I need to make my hockey stronger to make my fire." He did not do no shit like that. Sanji's doing that. The fire's growing with his hockey. The shit's changing colors. And now and damn, I don't know, bro. You just gotta see Shanks as one, bro. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
I know you
I need
probably
to
didn't
see
see the
Shanks.
movie, But yo, when you see Shanks' fire and how it just like basically legit like Sanji, the nigga Shanks feels away, gets mad, and now he can light his sword on fire. How? It's not Kinemon's fire either, where Kinemon had that like his the color of his fire was like Sanji's like the first Sanji Diablo Jama color, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Now that Sanji has like this white, like the white in the middle and then blue, that's how Shanks' shit is. It's like white in the middle but red on the outside. I'm like, that has to be something.
I don't know what that could be.
And to me, it would be the perfect way to even them out because it would be like, okay, Zoro's gonna become this monster sword god. He's gonna get the Conqueror's Haki, be able to use that with his swords. Probably he's gonna get make his all three of his swords black blades or some shit, you know?
Mm,
Or even if it's just the one, whatever. Where else will Sanji get stronger? Besides, we find out, okay, well, the
he's
nigga
a
got some
different
more
race.
abilities. And then even something even more crazy that like I'm not gonna lie, I seen it in like a picture. A nigga on YouTube was talking about it, but it was like a picture. That black fire shit, Shanks threw that in the movie. It's like one frame and the shit goes by so quick you don't see it. But I think Kizaru shoots beams at Shanks,
Mm,
and Shanks basically there's one of the fire things thrown back. So that gives Sanji's projectiles if they are the same thing, you know.
mm.
That would I don't know. And then
Nah,
now a fight versus him and Kizaru would be a lot more like a
that's a
lot more
tough one.
better.
It's a tough one. I'm conflicted between that still. Like I don't really like, I don't know. Like I feel like Sanji's just a regular dude, but it could be something different, totally different, bro. I'm confused, bro. I really don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel you.
I feel like it's a possibility that he like could be something else, or there could be something like different. But at the same time, I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Not supposed to know. You're just theorizing, bro.
I know, fam. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's just wanting to know, fam. Like you want to know. You're never gonna find out until like the end of the fucking show. You're like, damn.
They gonna know before the show ends and then had the show be boring than a motherfucker.
That's true, still. That's true. But the manga's already spooning beer shit. Still, kind of cheesy. They didn't put out that chapter, bro. Jeez. I really want to see what's gonna happen next, bro. They've been slacking.
Well, we knew the break was gonna happen.
Yeah, I knew a break was gonna happen over the break, fam, but not now. I thought man to be rolling, fam. It's like a long ass break, fam. It's a crazy one though, fam. Fuck.
And that shit is mine, bro. I can't even.
That's
It need to,
a lot to the show, fam.
there's a lot of shit that needs to.
It's a lot to the show. It's too much to the show that I just want to give up on this shit, bro. I'm joking, I'm joking. I'll never give up on One Piece.
That's a give.